Welcome back to another episode of The Gateway. We join our crew in the middle of a dungeon, the Red Brand hideout underneath Transcender Manor. Um, the group had just quickly made their way past a large gelatinous cube back into the starting cavernous area that you all had come into this basement, as it were. Um, Shortly after making it past the gelatinous cube, you guys were making your way to the other side of this crevasse when your newly founded gnome companion, Innis, said that she wasn't feeling good. And around her, colors and lights and some butterflies just all started swirling in kind of like a colorful tornado. And as she cried out to all of you, she said, "Don't eat the rations!" And then poof, popped out of existence um, from this cavern that you guys were all laying in. As you guys are watching this happen, um, Parthenax and Sella, I need you guys to make a dexterity saving throw as this gelatinous cube is moving its way towards you with its big, gross pseudopod.
15.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 1 second. Oh, wait, no, saving throw.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
21.
Nice. Yeah, you guys both save. Let's see here. Yeah, you guys both save to get out of the way. But this thing is uh, slowly moving towards you guys. It's still kind of just slurping forward. Um, if you guys want to move, yeah, probably move yourselves out of the way. Parthenax, go ahead and um, make a perception check for me. And then Sally, you can make one as well. What does the rest of you guys like to be doing? Iru, thanks for joining us. You guys are
I
just
got
hanging out.
5.
Got 5. Oh my.
13.
13. Sella, you do notice that this gelatinous cube, while mostly empty, there is uh, something on it. It seemed, but it's or something inside of it, but it seems to be on the very bottom, almost like somebody put something underneath this gelatinous cube, but you can't quite tell. Um,
Okay.
it is still kind of slurping towards you guys, not at a dangerous rate, but enough that it's still coming. It's still alive, and working its way.
So there's something in it?
Yeah. Um, you guys were Iru, Niken, and Aza. You guys had just made your way to the other side of the bridge um, when Innis had kind of evaporated. Hex, she was basically right in front of you and Ami when this had happened. Um, so you guys saw it kind of firsthand.
So I've got that perception. I see what's in there. Can I investigate it a little bit more without injuring myself?
Go ahead and make an investigation check, but also a dexterity saving throw to not be grabbed by this monster.
Okay, dex throw first is a 13.
Okay.
Investigation is a 13.
Okay. So it does save, or you do save. You manage to not get grabbed by it, but it is going to reach out and make an attack against you and try and grab you. Unnatural 20.
That hits.
Okay. So yeah, a pseudopod of this cube latches out and just grabs onto you. The cold and gooey substance grabs onto you. Even though it is cold to the touch, it still burns very hot with acid. Doing 13 points of acid damage. And then
Oh
go ahead and
God.
make a strength check to try and pull yourself out.
That's
Parthenax,
crazy.
you would see this thing grab her if you want to assist her or anything. Is there anything the rest of you want to be doing? We are not in an
I want
initiative.
to try and pull her out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead and
rolled a
make a strength.
7.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
18.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you successfully pull her away.
Oof.
The cube has kind of moved its way into the cavern a little bit here.
Quickly, are we in initiative?
No,
No.
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 no. This is
Uh,
more like a puzzle.
Can
than
I
I'm
say-
gonna
combat.
hit it with fire.
Can
Yeah,
I see what's in
yeah.
it?
I am going to launch fire bolts at this thing.
Totally, yeah. Make an attack roll.
Cool.
Um,
Uh,
you would
so-
not be able to see it, unfortunately, Asa. Only Sela and Parthenax are because they are right up against it. They are right near it, and it's not floating throughout it like objects usually are in gelatinous cubes. It is on the very bottom against the ground, almost like between the gelatinous cube and the ground, like somebody has placed the cube on top of it.
So do you want me to roll disadvantage in that case? Because I don't see it. I just see the effects of one of my companions getting burned.
No, you would be able to see it because your eyes have focused on it. You know where it's at and where to look for.
Okay. I've dealt a lot. I've dealt with a lot of acid in my time, and I hate it. So I'm gonna throw fire for a
I know she
natural.
did. Oh.
Actually, that might actually hit. It's a 14 hit.
Yeah,
Fucking cubes.
yeah.
Yeah. So I throw a firebolt in its direction. Nice. Hell yeah. That'll be 14 damage.
Very nice.
Yeah,
You
Hex
think-
is scared. He hates it. Just starts launching fire.
You think that you may have actually done a little bit more damage to it than you expected. This fire seems to kind of like melt it away a little bit as it's kind of like just turning from a solid gelatinous cube to more like a liquid puddle.
So, fair warning, guys. I'm gonna kill this thing. If you want the items inside, that's on you. I'm gonna kill this.
How come when I hit it with fire, it didn't do anything?
Yeah.
It did. It didn't?
No.
I thought it was coming
No.
closer when he was hitting it. Like in my head, I thought it was getting bigger, to be honest, when it was getting damaged.
Oh. No? I didn't mean to convey that if I did. Did I say that the fire damage didn't do anything? It
You
doesn't
made
do
it. You implied it wasn't doing much.
Oh.
Okay. Regardless, I'm guessing as I've pulled Sela out of the cube, she let me know that she saw something in the bottom. I want to use my mage hand to get that out. I'm going to keep I want to kind of kite the cube, just like backpedal just faster than it's slurping at me.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to jog down into the cavern, and then maybe I'll misty step back up, and then we'll go about our business and just leave it at the bottom. If me reaching in its gelatinous guts doesn't yield any results.
So it gets hit with this firebolt, and you realize that you really just need the item inside. It doesn't matter if you kill the cube or not. So you use your mage hand to reach inside of it. What's the strength limit on mage hand again? It's like 10
10 pounds.
So if you were to make, I would say that it would still be stuck in there. You wouldn't be able to pull it out because I don't think that if you made a strength saving throw with the mage hand, that it would be like a plus anything.
So what if I help him? So 2 mage hands grabbing on one thing together.
What about 3 mage hands?
2 mage hands.
I know, but I have one too.
Oh,
We could
well,
have
3
4
hands.
mage hands.
There you go. Let's
All
do
the
it.
hands.
All the hands.
Okay.
Many mage hands.
Yep.
So are that 5 mage hands that you guys are using?
I
Am I
got
getting
one.
that right?
Why
No,
not?
One, two,
That's
three,
4.
4.
Yeah, if I
Hex.
see them, I'll throw a mage hand
Nope.
out, so would I.
You don't hex. Okay,
I'm
okay.
killing. I'm killing.
That's totally fine.
Okay.
I have to
Okay.
imagine that they're like all different colors. It's like a Captain Planet thing. Where they're
Yeah.
I really, I really
Oh,
dig
God.
this.
Does that make Hex heart?
Each of you.
Captain Planet, throw your fire bolts.
Ebru would be Captain Planet at that rate. Okay. Okay. Each of you make a strength check at disadvantage, and this will be a combined check. So you guys are trying to beat a combined DC here.
Can I
Hex-
use my spell attack instead of my strength? Because I feel like I'm using magic. It's less like my physical brawn and more the.
That's fair.
Mine's a cantrip.
Yeah.
I was gonna go off of just your straight roll without the modifier, but I'm just calling it a strength check because it's like strength.
Oh, so just roll a d20 then.
Yes, I
Oh,
do.
okay.
I do dig that. I dig that line of thinking, but I'm just
Natural
kind of
20.
okay.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
me too.
Uh,
Natural 20.
so Hex takes him.
17.
Oh my goodness! We had
Good.
3 20s and a 17.
Damn.
What don't we pull out of this?
So
Damn.
This is
Hex-
effortless.
Y'all
Hex
best not have
takes
spent the
his
good
time.
luck just on pulling items out of a gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
Hex takes his time on the second firebolt. Get in there, because I'm gonna kill it with fire.
Okay, go ahead and make another attack roll. It's like you're attacking. It's like your group has magically lifted this thing a little bit, like kind of. It's almost like you went pull, and they just kind of lifted it for you to go and hit.
That's funny.
Okay.
All of your guys'
So
mage hands are holding on to this item at the very bottom of the gelatinous cube that it is just now like balancing on, and it's like slurping over this item, and it's just kind of slowly pulling up through it. But you can tell that the cube is definitely still alive and hanging on for dear life to this thing. Go ahead and make an attack roll, Hex.
I want to be very careful.
Okay.
I can notice that this object within it now is being pulled and it's kind of fighting back. So this one isn't as reckless. This one's a lot more precise. That's up
Okay.
to you how you want to deal.
If you're trying to aim, and like take aim at a specific spot on it, then that'll give you disadvantage. So you'll just roll twice. But it is a gelatinous cube, or no, and then your friends are holding it for you, so I would say that balances out. So like, go ahead and just do a straight roll.
Okay. 12
That
would
hits.
be the lower.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
It's
so
almost difficult to miss a gelatinous cube.
yeah. So I'm seeing this thing get pulled from it and it's fighting it. I use my gigantic gnomish presence and I take a kneel and I just blow up the bottom of it. I just absolutely eviscerate the bottom of this gelatinous cube.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Not as great. 8. So I kind of just clear away the bottom of it.
Yeah, there is not much left of it. It's like this hit just removes enough that it kind of falls apart all around this object that all of you guys are holding on to. And just on the ground is just this kind of gross smelling ooze that's just kind of like slopping all over the bare rock and what little bits of tile there are in here.
Is it still alive or is it sort of lost its?
You're not really sure.
Can I go up and start stomping the pieces?
Sure.
I'll take the damage. I'm
You know
scared
what?
of this thing.
As he walks over, I'm going to pick him up. No, this is a terrible idea. I'm just going to grab him by the scruff and pick him up.
So
I'm
you,
so
okay.
close.
Kill it.
Okay,
As
you
one
go to
does with
stop him.
gnomes.
That's a good call. You go to stop him. You would have taken 8 points of acid damage.
I'm kicking.
Okay, so all 4 of you are holding with your mage hands this larger than normal dagger. It almost looks comical in its size, like it's not meant really to be wielded. The handle on it is a very bright royal purple that has been stripped with gold, and then the blade on this isn't even straight. It's like it's been crap. What's that? What's the word? It's jagged, but it's not in a serrated sort of fashion. It's not an even sort of toothed pattern. It's like there are kind of squares that are deeper into this blade than others, and it kind of like has a length to it, and then it'll have more squares that are deep, and then it comes out some. It's a very uneven blade. But all of you guys are just kind of holding this together in the air above where the gelatinous cube was moments ago. What would you guys like to do?
Well, this disgusting thing came out of the blob. I kind of want to know what it is. So,
Hex will calm down.
that's
You
good.
feel he can be
Yeah.
sat down and not act irrationally.
Yeah.
He
I
kind
can-
of sumps.
I can
There's just
figure
like
out
stag
what
clanking noises.
I can figure out what this item is if y'all want or need me to. I can.
Yeah, of course. Be our guest.
Sure. Then I will identify it.
Okay.
Yay! I
Hex
will not re-identify it.
He will walk a perimeter, looking for any sight of anything else coming
Okay. Okay.
while they do this.
Where are you wanting to make this perimeter? You guys are kind of just huddled up on this like on the northern half of this
So
cavern.
let's see. Where did this cube come from?
It
Is that the
was
same one from the room?
yes, it
Yes.
was basically just in between this doorway, and you guys have managed to kind of like pull it out so that you could sneak around.
Okay. I'm going to very carefully start surveying kind of across this room. Starting on the left side, very cautiously looking.
Okay. As you guys or as you look around, you can tell that there are just some provisions in here. It looks like you guys had come this way. You can kind of see all of the footsteps and like the slime trail from the gelatinous cube. Everybody kind of making their way around it and everything. There are mostly just provisions, some old supplies and rations. You think these are the rations that that Innes was talking about, as she had just taken some moments before. This
Hex
room.
don't eat those. They make gnomes explode.
Yeah.
Not about
Fly
exploding.
away.
So,
She flew away. She didn't explode.
I have my
Thank goodness.
I have my crossbow loaded, but I'm just surveying.
Is there anything else the rest
Have
of you
we
guys would like to do?
identified the comically large dagger?
So as you start to perform this ritual, sorry, thank you for reminding me. As you start to perform this ritual to identify this, you guys can hear different little noises every now and then from around this tavern, or not tavern, geez, around this cavern. Just kind of different clicks and scratches and squeaks, and you start to um, begin to cast your identify ritual, and my computer's gonna be slow, isn't it? That's not cool. Okay. 3 swarms of rats come out and attack you guys while you're waiting for this identify ritual to be performed. And my rat tokens are not dragging over. That's annoying as hell. But let's roll an initiative.
Oh, come on. 7.
I got a 6.
8.
Oh man.
Oh, sorry, 9.
Nat 1, so 10.
Wow.
Goodness gracious. Okay, so
Wow.
there was a
You
10,
did so
9.
good.
So we did spend all the good luck on the
Yeah.
mage hands, huh?
Yep.
No, I got a 17.
There it is.
Okay, so we have Parthenax, Sela, and then it was Hex, Niken, Ebru?
I got 7.
Yeah,
I got-
I got a
I-
6.
Okay, Hex. Okay, Ebru, Niken, Hex.
I got a 12.
Okay. You and then Aza, you're between Parthenax.
What did Eru get?
9.
9. Okay.
Tens and a 2. Okay.
So what's the order?
So, a Parthenax, you're going to be up first, and then it's going to be Aza, and then I've got Sela, Ebru, Niken, Hex. Yeah, and these rat tokens are not doing the thing, so I'm just gonna like draw one. So one of them is on this side near Eru. One of them is up here near you, Hex, and then one of them is kind of over here where the gelatinous cube was. These are just kind of crazy piles and swarms of rats that are just kind of moving towards you guys. They crawled up from the side of the cavern and on 2 of the accounts, and then the one near Eru, they kind of dropped down from the ceiling near you. Parthenax, you are up first.
I'm going to throw a firebolt at the ones closest to me. Does an 8 hit?
8 does not hit.
Then I don't hit it.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Breath weapon is a full action. No.
Okay.
Contemplate my aim, I guess.
All right. Aza, you're on, or yeah, you're up, and then Sally, you'll be on deck.
Okay. So I guess I will go ahead and shoot. Does a 12 hit?
Oh, just hits.
Nice.
Which one are you trying to hit? So there's one, I'll point him out again for you. So there's one over here near Hex, that would probably be the closest to you. There's one behind you near the cube here. There's one way over here by you.
Yeah, I'll go for that one.
Okay.
Okay, so I get to shoot twice, and the second is a 26 to hit.
Oh my god.
That
doesn't
is
hit.
Yeah, right. That one, no. The first one did. That doesn't.
so that is 26 points of force damage.
You just like obliterate this pile of rats that's squirming in front of you guys. just annihilate it. How would you like to do this? Or is there any particular way you would like to do this?
I guess so that was Eldritch Blast. So it's like kind of weird green energy. I think I'll just kind of, if they explode away from us.
Yeah.
I don't want to
it's
get
like,
covered in rat bits.
It's like an arcane leaf blower that
Yep,
you used
yep.
against a bunch of pine cones or something.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Okay, nice. Very good. All right. So that rat pile was annihilated. The one behind you guys. Nope, I don't want the cube. Just go away. Move that way. Okay, so this one is going to squirm forward and attack. I'll just make this one random. Parthenax, you're even. Sella, you're odd. Wow. D4 landed cocked. Okay. So it's 3. Okay. So I don't remember what I just said. Who was even? Who was
You
odd?
said I'm odds, so I
Okay.
get hit.
So it attacks Sella. It's a 6. It's only a +3, so I don't imagine that a 9 hits.
No.
Okay. Uh, let's see here. So that one's dead. It's gonna be Ebru next. I'm sorry, Sella. And then
Okay,
Ebru, you're on
cool.
deck.
Stella's not feeling so great after she was stupid with the cube. So I'm actually gonna move behind Parthenax. um, and I'm gonna give him, goodness gracious, a bardic inspiration to use now and or later. Parthenax, please kill the rats. I can't do it. Please kill the rats. And that ends my turn.
For a split second, I kind of imagined you inspiring him with like a shoulder rub, like that. Okay, you can do this. You got it, Parthenax. You can get him, kind of thing.
No.
But I'm glad you didn't go that route.
It's
That's
more
fine.
of a cower. She is not up to the task at the moment. She needs to heal herself when she can. So she's just gonna get the fuck away from them. They were not kind to her last time either. So
All right,
off we go.
good move. Ebru, you are up, and Niken, you'll be on deck.
I want to hit it with a hammer.
All right.
Let's see. 12.
Just hits.
All right, and then let's see. That is this guy. Oh, nope, 16.
Very nice. Or
All right.
16 hit. There, your damage is 16, right?
16 damage. Yeah.
Sweet. Do you want to do this any particular way?
Maniacally.
Maniacally.
And it continues. Yes.
Ebru takes revenge on
It's like a
these
whack-a-mole
rats
game. Just
from all of the ones that bit his ankles last time. And
wait to scrape your face from my fingernails.
oh my god.
As
Okay.
messy
Anything else?
as mine was clean.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Is there anything else you want to do?
Nope, that'll do it.
All right. So as your hammer comes down, you just find the center mass of this pile of rats, and just with a great squish and squeak, you just annihilate them and turn it into a squishy pile on the floor. Awesome. Niken, you're up.
Okay. I want to use my bonus action to hide so I can get my sneak attack.
Okay.
Gonna roll my stealth.
You're like
13.
sort of like on the ledge.
What's that? What's that?
You're like on the ledge-ish. Could you say you're like either there or on the other side?
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine right there.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll again. Let's see if I can get a higher one. Oh yeah. 17 plus 7.
Okay. Yeah, you feel very well hidden.
Okay. I am gonna use my light bow because it's new and I want to break it in. So oh, that sucked.
When you said
6.
light bow, I pictured like a magical item called a light bow, and I'm like, wait, where did you get that? The light crossbow. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
the light crossbow, yeah. So I got a 6, and then I'm gonna use my sneak attack.
Oh wait, 6 doesn't quite hit.
No. It was 17 plus 7 with
Oh, that was your attack. I thought that was
Yeah.
your sneak. Okay.
Yeah.
Totally.
But the damage is 6. And
Okay.
then I'm trying to find my sneak attack real quick.
Should be a couple of D6.
The sneak attack is 10. So 16.
Yep. Nice.
Cool.
Do you want to do this any particular way?
I just want to shoot it right in between the eyes.
There are many rats. This is like a swarming pile.
Oh. Like how many?
Around a dozen. You can't quite
Oh,
tell.
shit.
There are a ton of them.
It goes through all of them like a shish kebab.
Well, I was thinking like maybe 2 or 3. That would make sense, but
I mean, you did enough
Doesn't?
damage to kill it.
Stab them.
Six- 16
Stab them
is enough
individually
damage to
and
kill
then
it.
just.
with a bow.
Yeah.
So you do manage to hit center mass and you do kill it.
Okay.
However you would like to flavor it, if at all.
I just want to say somehow they were all aligned somehow, and I just shot right through all of them.
It's like you waited for just the right moment. You kind of
Yeah.
watched this pile swarming, and you could tell that like they all lay down on the ground at one moment or another before getting back on top of each other.
Yeah.
You just wait and nail most of them, and the few that are left just scatter and run away to different parts of the cave.
Cool.
I hope that's not an X. Whatever.
It's dead.
So yeah, this one is also dead. Um, Hex, right as you see all of these rats kind of annihilated in front of you. Um, from directly to your side, Asa, you would probably see another pile of rats crawls down from the top of the cave and goes to make an attack on you. Rolls a 6 again, so I don't imagine a 9 hits.
Nope.
All right, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Where is Sella? Is that Sella?
She's right next
Yeah.
to
Yeah. She's hiding.
So
She's hiding.
it almost like it takes me by surprise how quickly the rats have been taken care of. It's kind of like I'm watching every pile just get decimated. So I actually step in front of Sella, and I kind of clang my armor and I goat these new rats. You could swallow me whole. Come on, bring it on. You can't stop me. And I'm going to let out a little whistle for Goddardami to kind of move as they are goaded by me. I want him to kind of take the back end. As I imagine these rats are just kind of like pouring through the cracks.
It's almost like water dropping. There was like a plop, and then it just like
goodness.
there were drips of like a couple more coming down.
So yeah, I want to stand in place and I really want to goat them. I really want to create a lot of noise and be very, very much their target.
Okay.
They're dumb rats. I'm gonna kill them. so I'm clanging my chest and I'm really in place. I let out a low whistle. That way Ami can kind of be on the same page. I'll kind of like point at him and whistle. So he will kind of run over here. That'll be his movement. He's
Okay.
not doing anything to attack this turn. And I'll fire blast him.
Nice.
That's gonna be a 12.
That just hits.
Thank God. 10.
That's kind of crazy.
Max damage. That's
You serious?
17. Yep.
Is there any way you would like to do this in particular?
Yep. So I put everything in place. I clang my armor. I get them all really roused up and really, really centered and focused on me. And then I just eviscerate these rats. There's no way they could have stopped the firebolt that I had planned for them. They actually end up smelling kind of good. It makes me a little hungry.
They couldn't stop the fire.
Very well.
The crispy on the outside and medium rare in the middle. Fresh, hot, sizzling like fajitas.
It's what does Wendy say? Fresh, never frozen.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got squish, squish, skewer, burn. Rats are done.
Rats are
This is
indeed
great.
done.
Have I identified this strange
So
large dagger?
you were cut off in the middle of your ritual with these rats, and having to use your Eldritch Blast kind of broke up the ritual just a little bit. You are able to pick back up, so you're not totally lost. You kind of still have the same little setup in front of you to find out what this item is.
It's a free action now out of combat.
Yeah.
Ami will keep guard of her. He'll he'll make sure that she gets it done.
you.
Anything that would attack her or surprise her, he's jumping on.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks.
Okay.
I'm gonna
so
give Stella one of my mushrooms. I think you said they do give you 1d4 health. I thought you said 1d4 plus 1. Am I correct?
The mushrooms. All right. I will roll that.
I don't remember saying how many you guys
Two.
had.
I
It
get
was
back to
something
2
like
health.
15 or something like
Okay.
that. It was a bunch of mushrooms.
Okay.
I am healed for 2 health.
There's a plus
And,
1 on that.
Yes.
Or did you roll a 1?
Yeah,
I
that
did.
was the plus one.
Got you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, so I'll take oh, that feels a little better. Thank you, Parthenex. And thank you, Hex. You're very, very kind. I hate rats.
He gives a gnomish giggle. No problem. I'm gonna eat him. Stop me.
Okay, I'll
Stop
stop
me.
you. So as previously, Parthenax had just hoisted him in the air to keep him from the cube. I'm just gonna gently put my hand on his shoulder and be like, now, I have real food. Don't eat that. You don't know where it's been. Does Hex still eat the rats?
Can I
You can
roll
if you
for
want.
it?
I'll do
Roll
a
a-
persuasion against you.
Roll a Constitution saving throw. No, I'm kidding. What exactly are you trying to do with these rats? I know you're just eating them. Are you just picking up and eating them, or are you like
The more
you eating a
sizzled
whole
one.
raw,
I'm kind of
a more
hungry.
sizzled
Yeah.
one, a kind of
I mean-
cooked one?
They are cooked.
Yeah, sure. No. Some
I'm
of
going
them
for
totally
it.
would be kind of cooked. Go ahead, make a survival check to find a rat that is actually indeed more cooked than the others.
So I did roll survival. Hey, +2. That's a 14.
You do manage to find a rat that is mostly cooked. It's pretty juicy. It feels like, there's a lot of fluids still in this. It's not like it was cooked to the extent of being dry and roasted. But all the fur got burned off and the skin on the outside was kind of crispy. So the first initial bite is good, but then you get into that crunch of the bones and like there's just a squish. Um,
Jesus.
and
That's
your
so gross.
your armor is like now kind of decorated a little bit with some rat innards.
All right. Yep. He went for it.
It tastes like this cave.
Stella might
It
vomit.
tastes kind of like the air inside this cave. As do the mushrooms, but with a slightly less crunchy texture. Still very meaty though.
Well, the mushrooms I got from the giant, but yeah.
Yeah, but they still taste like a really rich with dirt, not dirty, but like
Earthy.
that earthy.
Earthy.
Thank you. That earthy, meaty texture.
Tastes like
Local,
Cinnamon
it's
Toast
fresh.
Crunch without the cinnamon or the crunch.
Or just
Or
the
the
toast.
I mean, maybe a little bit of crunch in there, the bones and all that. Wait, Stella's going to overthink this a little bit and possibly
I'm
vomit
pretty-
as she
I'm
watches
kinda
you.
grossed out.
Iru, Niken, what are your guys' passive perception?
Passive perception,
Yeah.
13.
7.
I'm sure you
Wait,
have a higher. Passive perception is
Let's
going
see
to be on the
perception.
left. It's on the left. It's not in with your actual skills. Passive perception is kind of
Oh,
a different
17.
thing. Okay. Niken, you get a strange feeling from this hallway. Just like there's something very particular about it. The biggest thing being, besides the couple of footsteps that you and Iru have made over here, there's only one set of footsteps that are in the dirt, going up this hallway. Everywhere else, it's been very disheveled, if not dirt, like completely pushed out of the way from people walking so much. There is like noticeably one kind of foot that has been going up and down here. Asa, as you finish this identify ritual, you expect to get a lot off of your normal identifies. When you find magic items, you can figure out what the full purpose of these items are, what the maker of it is. You can delve very deep into the origin of magic items. This gives you far less. It almost seems like somebody has designed this item against identifying because it has a very specific purpose outside of its magical nature. But your identify spell does tell you that this is a key of some kind. It is not meant to be an actual weapon. It was designed to be a backup key.
To a gelatinous
Oh.
cube's heart.
Ha. No, the key to Gelatinous Cube's heart apparently is Mage Hand and Fireball.
Yep.
Or Fire Blast. Firebolt.
Okay.
That's
Can
what
I do an investigation on the footsteps, the footprints,
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
to see what kind of creature or whatever it is?
And I guess I'd let everyone know that it doesn't seem to actually be a weapon. Not able to really discern everything about it, which is kind of strange, but it seems to be some kind of a key.
A
I
keyblade.
do,
if you will.
God
Yeah,
dang it.
I guess we should keep our eye out for anything that looks like it would take a key like this.
Can I do an investigation on it?
On the dagger itself?
Yeah, after hearing that news, can I check it out?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and do an investigation.
Specifically, I'm looking for if I've ever seen any type of magic like that. You had mentioned that it was kind of like against being identified.
Mhm.
I want to try to identify it.
Like a frog.
Okay. Are you using the identify spell?
That I don't have.
Oh,
So
okay.
it would just be a investigation with
Yeah.
my wisdom, which is through the roof. 15.
So, okay, I'm going to come back to you in just a second.
Okay.
Niken, you had done an investigation on these footprints a minute ago?
Yeah, I got
You
21.
21? Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Where exactly are you
Go-
going
go-
in this hallway? Just to
Yeah,
be
I'm
specific.
trying to follow the footsteps going down the hallway. This is
Okay,
the hallway.
so-
This is the one that you're talking about, right?
Yeah. So yeah, there are footsteps that lead basically going up in this direction towards the hallway, and then you can see there's a little bit of befuddlement around here where Niken killed some rats, and you guys have been kind of scrapping around a little bit, but you do notice that across here there is only one set of footsteps that go up.
Which way?
Up this way.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can tell that they typically stop, that there's like a change in gait where the footsteps are right next to each other right here, and then they continue walking, going up.
Okay. Can I tell what kind of creature it might be? Is it big, small, claw-like? Like
Human, medium-sized
Okay.
human. They were wearing a relatively small shoe.
Okay.
Hex, you have heard about this kind of thing before. It's basically a backup, like a hide a key, like a backup key to somebody's front door. Like if they came home drunk and forgot their keys, or didn't have
Like the
a way to get home.
key under the mat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's tucked under the gelatinous.
The gelatinous cube was the fake rock that you put it under?
Yeah.
Real drunk about it.
Yeah.
Real drunk. You ever been so drunk you lose it?
You lose it under your gelatinous
gelatinous
cube.
There's your hide key.
Oh,
On the
man.
room.
If I had a nickel.
It's like a late night infomercial. Have you lost your keys in the gelatinous cube?
Okay. Well, I will relay that to the team, especially to, is it Azra?
It's Aza.
Aza.
Yeah.
I will relay that to you. Keep it safe. Let's keep it kind of undercover. This definitely, I think, is kind of like our secret way in. So, do you feel comfortable carrying it?
Yeah, I can do that actually. As we continue on, I'll do a little thing. I can put that somewhere when no one can see it or find it right now. So I'll do that.
Fantastic. I recommend doing that. And then Hex will kind of start to look at the footprints too. Do they seem to just go straight into the darkness?
Yeah, no, they do.
That's all I got then.
I did miss out on something. I'm sorry. On this blade, there are words. It does seem like there's a little bit of an inscription, like on the underside of the handle. So it's like you have the handle, and then there's a hilt. It's like literally on the bottom side, kind of looking up, but there's like a little scrawl of words that go around.
What does it say?
Someone look into that.
What does it say?
They...
Property of Disney, made in China. Sorry.
We've been trying to reach you
say?
about your car's extended warranty.
I get those calls all the time.
Oh
They
my
drive me crazy.
God.
Same. All right, sorry. Continue.
Okay, and this is where I'm being a poor DM, and I had a riddle that I have actually lost between last night and now, and I haven't found up another one, or
Uh-oh.
found another one. So just give
The
me a
text
second.
is still loading on the back.
It's just the ring of death.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Check
kind
your
of,
Wi-Fi.
It's a little
kind of
loading.
like it was written with the intention to not be found. It's like there were just extra steps in security.
It's like
try
hard to
and-
look at. Like it's like trying to shift from my
Blurry.
gaze as I look at it.
There's
Gotta
a
cross
single
your eyes.
light. There's a single light that's scrawling around, making these letters
what?
the whole time. It's like if you're writing in the air with a glow stick, but it's
What
not just there
language?
inscribed. Celestial.
Do any of us know? Celestial.
Oh,
Not
really?
for me. Hey, Sella,
You don't
check
say.
this out.
Huh. Oh, I could read this. Okay, celestial. Give it
It's
to me.
celestial. What does it say?
I don't know. Give me just a moment. Let me see if I can make this up.
Still rendering.
Okay, this is fine. It's a lot, but whatever.
Oh no.
Um,
Okay.
Now I have an ad literally blocking the thing. That I made. This is the wolves.
Ironic.
Get
Three
your shit.
tricks that white dragons hate. Click here.
Ugh.
Dude, this is ridiculous. Okay. There is something I seek. While it is bound, it chooses kings and peasants. When it is freed, it foretells war or woe. While it is bound, it propels men's lusts and furies. When it is freed, it tumbles, falls, and fades. While it is bound, life will often thrive. When it is freed, death will often flow. What do I seek?
Peace.
Will you
Yeah,
send that to
yikes.
the group, please?
That's a much better idea.
Me too.
Yeah.
There's
I will
no
read
way
so
I
much
was
more
able to
sense.
write that.
Yeah, I'm
No,
sorry.
me neither.
Does it sound like an emotion?
I had a shorter one, I swear, guys.
Like peace?
That's a good question. Is there an emotion attached to it? Do you get a sensation while reading it?
Oh, that is a good question. What would I roll for that? An insight?
Do an intelligence or let's say history, but yeah, go ahead and
I
do an
can do history.
intelligence.
All right. Nat 20 plus 2.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
It did mention emotions in it. The riddle itself mentions woe, lust, life and death. It gives you the idea that it's a very commonplace thing. It's not talking about any kind of rare object, especially with this being the key to a door. It's not going to require you to go fetch something crazy, fantastic.
Okay.
Okay.
Wild
Let me
swing.
try.
Is it hope?
Mm. Mm-mm,
It's not hope, is it?
mm-mm.
No.
Is it peace?
That
Like
one's
being
safe
at
better.
peace?
It's in the roll 20 chat. I don't know if.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I'm like looking.
Yeah, sorry, you were waiting for it. Yeah, it's in the roll 20 chat. The most recent one is the thing.
Oh, where is that?
Warren, whoa.
Oh goodness, there's so much of it.
it bound. It
Oh, where do I see? Where
Well,
do I
now
see
it's
chat?
repeated like 3 times, so
When it
Yeah,
is-
my
you just
bad.
need to look at the bottom.
It tumbles, falls.
Where do I
One
see
and
the
a
roll
half.
20 chat?
So on that right,
The
that
gateway.
bar on the right, so it's on the
It is
left.
bound.
There's a couple of chat bubbles at that top, like at the top bar. Yeah, okay, cool.
Got it.
Seek.
I'll say this in character as well. I'm not good at these sorts of things.
Yeah, Hex definitely, while we're figuring this out, he's going on a mission to make sure we're safe, checking a perimeter, along with Ami, who is very cutely following behind him. I'm not moving any more forward. I do see the footprints, but I want to make sure this room is secure.
Okay. Just so I know where you guys
Oh,
are at,
okay.
can you adjust your tokens so that they're kind of where you guys want to be? I'm trying to move this so that it's like. So there are 2 hallways in this cavern, just to help remind you guys. Drawing sometimes. There's the one that Iru's standing near, and then there's one more south towards the bottom. You guys did see this when you entered in, but you guys kind of went the opposite direction. So now you guys are sort of back near the start, more or less.
I feel like the one we're closest to.
Did Pride?
Whatever.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
mean,
saying
I'll
these?
just.
Are you guys like guessing these out loud to the dagger?
Yeah, is it
Yeah.
Pride? I'll ask
No?
to the group.
No, I don't think it's pride. Can I? I've done a lot of reading, and most riddles are not unique. Most of them are, I guess, they're like jokes. You hear it, you retain it, you pass it on. Have I ever heard this riddle before?
Okay, go ahead and make a history check.
Sounds
like that.
aggressive.
That was a good one. Because it does
18.
mention Warren well.
Yeah, I
Um,
rolled 19.
you have heard riddles like this before. You have definitely heard a riddle that has the same answer as this riddle.
All right, then I think I might know the answer, guys.
I think I do too.
I think I've read it somewhere before, something very similar, and the answer should be blood.
Yeah.
As you guys, as you say this out loud, the little light that's been scrawling this along the bottom side of the dagger shines red for a moment and scrawls one of the words in red, and then kind of keeps going in a normal white light.
What word?
Blood.
What? Oh, is that the word that it did
yeah,
in red?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Hex sees it kind of glow, and he takes an even more defensive stance.
Okay.
Well, my first thought is it's a blood ritual key. Like we got to go put the key in the hole somewhere, and maybe someone has to pay with some blood or something when we get there to make it activate because arcane magic or something.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point if it was
I'm sorry.
something to do with the wizard.
Yeah.
I feel like some of us has taken something's blood at some point. We have a few hoarders amongst us. Do we have any sort of monster's blood?
You do. And your
Yeah,
whole-
you are the
I've
one
got-
who retains most of that.
We could pull out the green dragon head and give it some green dragon blood.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to go find a keyhole, I guess.
Yeah, let's worry about that for now. We just need to get Appin out of here.
Let's hide that dagger.
Find some gear, right?
Yes,
wait.
I'm looking for an important item. So I'll
Well-
follow whichever direction we're going.
This
'Cause
hallway with the
I just need to
footprints
find
looks
it.
good.
So
Yep.
sure.
Out of curiosity, there's no drag marks there, are there? With the
No.
footprints?
No, I
No?
think it was just a single set of footprints,
Okay.
relatively undisturbed.
So catch me up a little bit, guys. The
Yeah, and then
gelatinous cube, did it
that's-
just appear? How did that
kind of.
come to be?
That's another account of
We-
me being a bad DM. I didn't catch
We
it
walked
as
up
good,
to
I'm
it
sorry.
basically, and it
Oh,
was
man.
like blocking,
Didn't
and it
do
was
it.
Horrible.
blocking that
Yeah.
like doorway.
Iru walked
Okay.
into it.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's awful.
Excuse me.
Let's be really careful. Let's be really, really careful moving forward. There's a gelatinous cube here.
I can
Yeah.
scout.
There could be hidden things. I don't know if anyone has the capability of maybe seeing hidden dangers as we move forward. And
We do have a rogue.
And
You're-
he is so good at being invisible.
He is
Yeah.
Wanna kinda
amazing
lead-
at it.
Niken, do you want to kind of lead the way with me here? Like you be my eyes, and then I'll be the brawn behind you.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say, man.
Yep,
All right,
and
let's
I'll
do
back it up from there.
So, Niken, go ahead and make an investigation check as you're kind of like leading this kind of troop in.
Hell yeah. 21.
Okay.
Fucking nice.
You get
going
the strong
stealth, too.
feeling.
21 on stealth.
You get the strong feeling that that this hallway has something very, very particular about it. That there should be traps here. As you are kind of walking through and investigating, you do hear a sudden whoosh. What do you do?
Could I use my perception?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Heck yeah. 21 again. I got 3 21s back to back.
Okay, so as you hear this whoosh, it's like a brief, warm, kind of like when you light a gas furnace and there's like a whoosh of fire. There's a warm air that kind of fills this hallway for a moment, and you can see arcane runes light up in a circle around you. And you and Iru are both engulfed in flame for a few moments as this hallway is just filled with fire.
No.
You guys take 18 points of fire damage.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
just just to be on
Oh my god.
squares
close.
where you guys
Oh
are.
my gosh.
So Iru, I'm guessing, was right here, and then Niken was up here on this square.
yes, yeah.
So yeah, you two take fire damage. Sella, if you were up there behind them, make a dexterity saving throw.
I was as
Okay.
well.
And okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank God. 19. Do I have a neg? Hold on.
12.
Okay.
Dexterity. Hey, 19. We're okay.
Okay. Yeah, Hex, you managed to get out of the way. Sella, you take 9 points of fire damage as you
Jesus.
dive out of the way. And this hallway is just kind of engulfed in fire.
Well, guys, I'm done.
Are you?
Are you
you
like
down?
at 0?
No, I'm not. But
Okay.
I'm backing away.
Hold on. This is like my deal.
Right.
I sort of.
It smells like the rat I ate, and I actually throw up.
Oh,
I embrace the flame and move on.
of course you do.
So you
Keep
take-
warm. Let's go.
you take another step forward. So you go again.
Don't.
Yeah,
Don't
right.
fucking do it.
I'm throwing up. I'm
No, I'm gonna take a step back.
Do you take a
I'm
step back?
I'm gonna take
go
a step
for it.
back away from that
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
because that
what a nice
sucked.
DM.
I was about to roll those dice
Oh,
again, man.
God.
Okay, I'm gonna step up just at the edge of wherever the flame started coming out of, or like where it triggered it.
I think it's a step. Like something we're stepping on.
All right, yeah. Do I see? You said there's a bunch of arcane ruins that spawn this fire.
So they Parthenax, you probably wouldn't have seen this if you weren't in the hallway. But they did, and I imagine Nike might have relayed this to you, but they did light up kind of similar to the dagger and scrawl around in a circle. Just seconds before this, there was a whoosh of warm air that kind of burst through this hallway.
Can I see those from where I am?
If you're no, they would be in front of Eru, basically, is where they lit up, and that's where Niken had stepped. Here, I'm gonna.
Did the runes disappear after the spell was activated?
Afterwards, yeah.
Okay.
Here, Niken, I'm gonna scoot you over real quick, just because that's like a wall technically.
Oh, okay.
It's cool. Let me actually make this a little bit more simple.
So while we're seeing that happen and everyone just kind of, I'm going to go ahead and ritual cast Detect Magic.
Okay. So where are you in this hallway? You're just at kind of the mouth before that curve? Okay. And then what's the radius on that?
30 feet.
30 feet? Okay.
Yep. Any creature or object in the area that bears magic, and I learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay. So it gives you specifically the sense of creatures?
Any creature or object in the area that bears magic, and I learn what school of magic it is.
Okay. So yeah, within 30 feet, you do sense coming down this hallway a very strong protective rune kind of magic. It is like a warding glyph kind of school of magic.
So there's some kind of magic here that's to protect something. I don't know if anyone has the ability to dispel something like this.
Who in our group is the best with a bow?
I think that's me.
Probably Niken. I do have Dispel Magic, but I think it only works on one target per cast.
So we're faced with. Does it look like can I roll to see if it looks like magical darkness?
It definitely isn't any kind of magical darkness.
Okay, so it's just It's a dark hallway.
It's
right.
just a dark hallway.
Yeah. There's something magical right here that seems like it'll flare to protect that if anyone gets close.
Let's shoot something at it.
Hey,
Let's
Niken,
see if
you still got that skewer of rats.
Go pick it up.
Maybe just in case it requires flesh to activate the spell.
So I could tinker something like a little light, put it on the end of either a crossbow or an arrow, shoot it down, just see what happens, keep our distance.
Okay.
I'm down with that.
Cool. Hex will immediately begin. He pulls out a so it's kind of funny. It's like a nut and a bolt, and he just starts rubbing them together in a weird fashion. He kind of clicks his fingers, and he starts banging on these things, and it just creates this weird, luminescent bolt. The nut is useless, but the bolt he sticks on the end of a what is it? Bolt? Crossbow?
Crossbow bolt?
What are you
bolt
shooting?
on a bolt?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put
Bolt on a bolt. And I will mark that off as magical tinkering.
Okay. Nice.
Shoot it.
So
see what happens.
So where are you shooting at? You guys are kind of gathered at the mouth here. Is Eru still standing down the hallway? Just
Careful.
Just outside of.
Okay, so you guys have determined that where Eru is standing is safe. It does seem that because of where Niken had stepped, that this is probably the square or the panel that has been trapped.
And
yeah,
I'm more
I'd be able
so.
to see that.
I'm more so assuming it is a step panel, but this will tell us if there's anything that just crosses a certain line.
Yeah.
So just lean across the corner and shoot it.
Okay. So you shoot down this hallway. You don't have to make an attack roll or anything like that, and it just hits the wall and kind of scatters.
Yep. So floor based.
Unless it needs like living.
Aza
Pressure.
and Hex make an intelligence check real quick.
I got that's wisdom based, isn't it?
Oh, just straight intelligence check.
Intelligence for me +7. 21.
Damn. And then Aza, what'd you get? Yeah, Aza,
Oh,
do an
sorry, I
intelligence
didn't
check
hear.
too. You're good. You're good. Hex, that's really
Cool.
good.
Just yeah, that's 6.
Okay. Aza, you may have just been kind of throwing ideas out there to try and help widen the experiment, whether it was based in any kind of fact or not. You did have your detect magic, and you know that these magical glyphs often react with a human. And Hex, when you're given this advice, you think that it is pretty sound. If you were to shoot something living, perhaps you might have more of a reaction. But your experiment was valid in that your arrow. I'm sorry. Maybe I misunderstood the whole point of the magical tinkering. What exactly did that do to the bolt?
1, it was for light, and 2, it was just to see if something could go down that hallway that wasn't triggered by like a pressure point.
Right.
It was
Okay.
just like if for some reason there was a certain point in the hallway where if we had crossed a giant spike or arrow
Sure.
or something.
Yeah. It might trigger the trap. Okay. So yeah, you do actually light up this hallway a little bit with your bolt. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Hold on. I need to reveal stuff. Um, so you do light up this hallway with a bolt. You are able to see that there are stairs that go up immediately after this. And then as the bolt is just kind of laying on the ground, let me just draw a little thing. You kind of shoot it across, and it's just like laying on the ground over in this area. Um, it does help. Iru, you can see that there is a little bit of scrawling on the ground um, where those magical runes had lit up. They're not lit right now. Um, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's like anything living, because if it was maybe stepping there, the bolt landed there, nothing happened. So I just wonder if it's like warded against creatures coming through.
We could shoot a rat. We could
I mean,
shoot a rat down.
If anyone wanted to maybe stick and it just reach their arm in and see if it sets anything off, and if anybody's quick enough to hopefully pull back in time, you know what I mean? Rather than somebody stepping in it, we could figure out if it's a pressure plate or if it's like a magical barrier.
Yeah, can I do? I mean,
Pressure next.
so
What about
so
Pressure next? Doesn't he have resistance to fire?
I do.
so
You could think you
we could
could
just
stick a limb in there real
something.
quick, and
We could just toss something
on a stick.
onto that area and
do
see.
we have anything living
something
we
heavy.
can throw in there?
We
Okay.
so we saw how much damage just occurred.
Yeah,
Stella's
like I,
not willing.
Nike and I are almost dead.
Yeah, we got to
Stella's
be real
almost dead,
careful
too.
here.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if anyone had the ability to almost like dispel magical effects.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
I have dispel magic, and so
it's not a
Stella,
bad idea.
No,
all the bantering going on, Stella is not willing that anybody else should get hurt because she's running out of healing spells, and they need to not be dead by the time we get up these stairs. So she's going to go up to about where Eru's standing, and I'm just going to cast dispel magic on the circle since I can see it now, which should Choose any one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. So provided this is a 3rd level spell or lower.
Also, it said magical effect. Couldn't you cancel the effect of fire coming out? Like, even if it triggers the glyph still, you've canceled the fire part so we can walk through.
Yeah, or if it is
Basically, it
fire,
should just
I mean, it
should
would
just turn
cancel the
off
glyph. Yeah.
It'll just
Could
stop
we-
stop activating
For how long?
permanently.
Yeah.
Oh shoot,
It's just basically end magic.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
You do think that because of the level of damage that it did, it is higher than 4th level spell.
Oh man.
Really?
Without even a check, I
Yeah.
would just let you know that you would know that.
Which I think you can still do. You just have to
Damn.
roll.
You have to make a check for it.
Can
You do.
I
Excellent.
guidance her for that? Since I'm also showing her like exactly where that is.
heck yeah.
Like
That's an
either
extra D4, right?
Yeah.
I'd say either like truly guidance, which I do have, and I could do that, or just like help to give her advantage or something.
Either one, whichever you think. So
Is there any other way? Can I like break through a wall, me and Eru?
to get
Could
to
we
the stairwell?
mine through?
The corner,
Oh,
just straight through the corner to the hall, to the stairwell. That'd be fun.
Just bypass
I
it.
mean, if anyone's got any
Can we brute
pickaxes,
strength it?
We are still
Uh,
underground, so anything that the walls are against is going to be braced by an awful lot of earth, and we
yeah,
do
you
risk a
guys
cave in.
would
Yeah.
effectively be digging through like concrete and then like 5 feet of earth. Of like just
that's,
straight
yeah, it's a
dirt.
lengthy dig by hand.
Yeah.
Damn you, ominous hallway.
Does the key turn off the spell?
Oh yeah, can I like bleed? Are any of
I'm
us
sure
bleeding?
I'm sure I
Somebody's
am
already
by
bled
Yeah,
a little
me,
bit.
me and Eru probably.
That's a good point.
No, you're crispy. Um,
It
Is there
cinched it right up.
anything about the spell on the floor that I can see, because the arrow is in there with the light? Does it look like you could use a key on it? Can I read the writing at all? Anything about it?
Go ahead and make an investigation check. As you are
Okay.
looking at this writing on the ground, you do notice that the script is very similar to the writing on the
There you go.
dagger.
Oh,
and it is
awesome.
also in
Okay.
Celestial.
I did roll a 17,
You rolled a 17.
and I speak Celestial.
Yeah. So as you're investigating this rune, it tells you draw blood from the trap. Again, there was another riddle, but we're just skipping it. I'm trying to simplify.
So it cauterizes you because of the strong magic.
Draw blood from the trap. Stab it?
Throw a dead body. I don't know.
or just mage hand.
What are you
Mage hand
reaching
and
for
knife.
though?
What?
Putting the knife in the circle.
Yeah, we could mage hand the dagger into the center
circle.
where the like runes were.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Can Mage Hand do that?
Yeah. It
It's
flips
less
10
than
it can
10
touch 10
pounds.
pounds. Yeah.
Yep. It can hold objects, interact with objects.
Very nice. I didn't know that.
You're still gonna have to put blood on the blade, though, right?
Right? It says from the trap, so we'll, like
From the trap.
I don't know. Maybe try
So
and-
you guys gather that perhaps because there is no keyhole to this particular rune, that really you're just having to attack the rune with the dagger.
All right.
Maybe we should
I-
attack the rune with the dagger. I say.
Who,
It's as
who
good a
wants to
chance as any.
make that mage hand attack?
Yeah. Mage
Not
hand
I.
attack.
I'll brace my
By the way,
shield
Lisa,
just
I'll-
in case it goes
I
wrong.
can. I'm doing okay. I understand other people are hurt. I mean, I'm staying far back. That's why I'm using mage hand. But sure,
Yeah.
I'll
So
do that.
if we take damage, I'm in the way with my shield
Oh, God.
braced.
I am backing up behind Iru because I have literally 2 HP right now.
I have
Oh my
10
God.
points of health, so I'm gonna kind of crowd back through and then
Oh
get
yeah, I
behind
guess.
Sella again.
Yeah.
We'll just go-
Everyone get back,
Funny.
and
Okay.
I'll
Kind
use,
of like
I'll use Mage Hand to.
Hex
little
doesn't
bit
get
like-
it.
a little bit
He's
like
there.
lighting
He's
a-
braced.
a little bit like lighting the big firework on 4th of July. Everybody kind of like hides behind the shittiest car in the lot. You guys get around the corner.
What was that just referred to as?
Did
the
you just
shittiest
call
car in
me the
lot?
shittiest car in the
Yes.
I am a
Inadvertently.
Prius. All right, go for it.
Oh
You know, I
man,
come
yeah.
from a
Go ahead, make
very
that
long
attack
line
roll.
of fire-resistant creatures.
So I'm
I'm
using
pretty
Mage
set on
Hand.
it,
Are
so
you
go ahead.
wanting me to use my spell attack or?
Yeah.
That is a. Where is it? Oh yes, that would be a 27.
So,
Yes.
kind of like those claw machines that you get the teddy bear from. You've got this mage hand and this dagger, kind of like weaving it down the hallway and around. And yeah, your mage hand just like slams down in the middle of this rune, and the runes light up a bluish green on either side and kind of burn around in a corner. You guys can probably Hex being in the corner might have the best direct route to it, but the rest of you can see this hallway kind of light up blue and green. You guys don't hear the familiar whoosh that you did when it activated earlier.
And I still have detect magic up, so I should be able to see. Did it go away?
You can sense this magic kind of start to fade as the dagger strikes true.
Okay,
Awesome.
I think that worked. It seems like where that rune was, that magic is now gone. So I think.
Well,
And
I mean, we should be
upon-
very careful moving
Or
forward.
wait.
But
I'll
wait.
point out the tiles too
I don't,
that I can see.
it's just now blue, green, and glowing. I didn't hear
It
anything
was.
about. It was. Now it's not.
Yes.
It was normal.
I think that was
Been
it.
made
Like
benign.
getting
Ah.
yeah. And
So-
I'll keep the detect magic up, so 30 feet out I can see if there's anything.
How long does that last?
Jeez. Concentration for 10 minutes, but I
Keep it
can just
up.
ritual cast it for 10 minutes, so I can just, because it's just verbal and somatic, so I can literally just walk and continue to cast.
I feel Hex is intelligent enough. He's gonna try it. What do you want me to roll?
Roll. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to decipher which of these tiles, where to step that is safe.
Okay. You figure out that the one at the bottom of the stairs, so this one is the one that had the rune on it. And it would
What
be
color is that?
the most dangerous, if any. The yellow is just from your arrow, that little light bolt that you had, which is still illuminating the hallway. You are able to see that there is no rune on this tile now. There is just a dagger laying there.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't see any magic here now. I
So the
guess
hallways-
we'll pick up that dagger and might use it again.
So
You
maybe
now-
taking the dagger through stops it?
Yeah. Someone hold on to that. Someone keep casting detect magic while we walk down the hall. Keep an eye out for runes. It sounds like we should keep moving.
Before we go, I would like to cast Mass Cure Wounds with that wand. Because we're all like dying.
Nice.
This is
That sounds like a
huge.
good idea.
If we mess this up, like we're gonna this is a hard spell.
Mass Cure
Add a
Wounds.
character.
I don't want to die. I don't want anybody else to die. Okay, because I do have 9 charges left on this wand. Because it regains. What is
It
it?
regains a few every day at dawn.
1d6 plus 4 daily at dawn. So last time I used it was 2 days ago. I used 1 charge earlier today, so we have 9 left today. Okay. So I just have to pull up how to cast Mask Cure Wounds. Just a moment. Sorry, guys.
Do we roll for the healing points, or does the caster roll?
She'll roll for you.
Yeah.
Got it.
You can see up this hallway. There are just a couple of stairs that go up, and then there's a flat hallway, maybe like 6-8 feet long. And it looks like there are 2 doors on either side. One door looks kind of decrepit, like it hasn't been used in a long time. The one on your left. As you guys kind of get.
Everybody gets 22. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Is that this one?
Oh, my internet's bad for a second. Hold on. My connection is unstable. So yeah, on the left, there's a door that just looks like it's not been used very often over here. And as you move up that hallway, you guys can hear loud voices from the other side of the door. Like on the other side of that wall, there's just like a party going on.
And am I getting magic from any doors? Because I still have that up. So
on the right, you do get very strong magical senses coming from. That's why you can't see that coming from this side.
And what kind of magic?
I'm gonna send it to you in Messenger.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up and join Iru. Worst case, I get fire blasted, and I'm okay with fire.
Yeah,
I have a
Fire and I
healthy
are friends
relationship.
right now.
Yeah, and I'm walking up behind him because I've got the detect magic out. So
Stella, how
was
much
okay.
healing did we all get again?
Everybody got 22 points of healing back.
Outstanding.
Oh, wow.
I am
That's
well
my
over.
entire life. Thank you.
Same.
Yeah.
Mine too, actually. Yeah.
So I'll
So-
follow behind as well, as will Ami.
I'm back up over
Oh.
half. So that's
Barbarians. Dang.
There we go.
Okay, cool. So everybody's healed up, got some HP at least.
Maybe pass
awesome.
Era some mushrooms.
Yeah, Iru, do you want to do any mushroom?
I'll eat whatever.
Whatever. Well, apparently Hex is starting to take that title from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't eat the rats.
I just pull a mushroom out and huck it into Iru's mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch that brilliantly.
No rolls,
Nice.
just
You
do it.
get
Whole
one-
show.
one-
I already know.
1d4 plus 4.
1d4 plus 1, you said.
Right, sorry.
1d4 plus 1 for healing.
Yeah.
All right, 4.
Sorry,
Nice.
I guess I would let everyone know that it seems like the room off to the right, that there are some kind of maybe magical, maybe more like magical items. I'm not getting a magical sense like I did from that rune of protection, but actually like maybe hopefully maybe some useful things.
Right.
Hopefully.
We were
All
looking
we
for
can do is
magical
hope.
items, right? That's part of
Yes.
our work. I'm assuming
Always.
the items you lost are magical.
Yep.
Was-
Yep,
Nature.
I just got another inkling.
Uh,
There's things in that room we need. To the right.
But didn't we hear
that
voices?
intuition.
Yes.
So we
Didn't
hear a
we
party
hear
going
voices?
on the left, and we
Voices,
feel
voices
magic
from the
on the
left.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Let's
I think
get
we
the
should
magic.
avoid that because we don't want them to know. But yeah. So if anyone,
If
I
they
don't know.
didn't hear the whoosh of the fire and us almost dying,
It is definitely a party going on the other side, or at least a couple of guys who are pretty drunk, very close to that door.
I think we're probably good to have the rogue try to unlock that. Check it out.
Quietly unlock that door.
I am down for that. I have a question for you guys. That room with the party, do you think there's some way we can kind of lock them inside
It's a door.
Seal it
It's
up.
got a lock.
It
Sealed
is.
up.
We could
As-
bar it.
As long as
tear
they
in front of
don't
the door, so to
hear
speak?
us do that, or we just quietly go by.
I
Or
figure, yeah,
you
if
know,
it's noisy.
It's just in case.
just in case, I think we could take a stance of if that door opens, we're gonna hit them with everything we got.
Yeah.
Well, and yeah,
Okay.
if that door opens, we're all right here in the corridor.
Yeah,
so,
they're not gonna be expecting that. There's
Yeah.
no way.
no.
Okay, cool.
I have an idea. We have a green dragon head, which causes anyone to look at it to make a fear check. What if we had
Oh,
Iru
God.
hold
Just
it?
hold it.
I'll stand by.
He will be the dragon's head and
Medusa's
like
head.
scare him, and then any that aren't afraid will come around from the sides.
But yeah,
the
everyone has to
velociraptors.
roll that fear check.
No,
so
well,
the
no.
moment I
You guys
hold it
would-
over my
It's-
head, you
it's
guys have it
only-
Just
too.
when you're like it has to be
It's
like when
only
you're
what it
looking at it.
views.
So we're behind you,
Good point.
and then
If you
coming
hold
around.
it, yeah, like Medusa's head, if you hold it, we're ready with our spells. We
Right.
could blast them.
All right.
And
all right,
they're
so I'll
feared.
stand.
Oh,
Parthenax, give me the head.
We're just gonna cross our fingers that the door does not open.
yes, yeah,
I'm
that's
just
that's
thinking
definitely
if
in
that
case.
room then leads to other rooms, that they then alert other people that we're down here.
Yeah.
Okay,
We should just
so
That is smart. That is smart to think about.
I
Ready?
think we're going to take a pause right here.
Okay.
We'll come back so you guys can kind of further discuss your plan. But just take a quick bathroom break because I think you're the one that has to go. And we'll meet back here probably in like 5-10 minutes.
Oh.
Awesome. And we're back. Just to kind of reestablish our scene right now, the party is in a fairly narrow hallway, about 5 foot in diameter, with 2 doors at the end. On the right, Aza gets a very strong feeling that there's magical properties and entities back there. On the left, you guys can hear a kind of like a party going on. It sounds like there's a bunch of guys sitting very close to that door, having a good time. The door to the left looks like it has not been used very often. It is dilapidated, for lack of a better term, like it's just not used. In my imagination, I'm seeing that like back door to the restaurant kitchen that people take the trash out of. It's like it's literally only used to take that trash out. Kind of that sort of thing. Like this door has just kind of been forgotten. The door on the right is fairly heavily fortified. It is a large metal door, fairly large metal lock on it.
and that's behind which is the
Right. So
magic.
door on the left, party. Door on the right, magic.
Okay. I feel like the party will disguise any attempts to pick the lock. So I feel we should have Niken go be sneaky, do his due, and pick that lock, also his thing. And the rest of us will just sit here and wait.
And since it's something very important to me in there, I will thank Niken for going and trying, and as he walks by, I will guidance him to do that.
Sweet.
Hex, do we have anything? Could we fashion anything to like lock that door? Like
The
lock them
party
in?
door?
Yeah.
Party door.
Party door!
I mean, we do have a barbarian. We could just, wedge him in there.
Yes, but his heavy breathing and aroma, if you will most definitely alert them.
I don't think we have anything. I think it
Hey,
would
just
be.
give me some alcohol. I'll blend right in with those guys.
Yeah, just go in. Just walk in.
He's like partying, having a good
Hold on, I have an idea. That's what, five
Everything.
feet? It's a 5 foot corridor?
On either side, yeah.
Mhm.
Right? Okay, so right in front, like, now I can go do your thing, but right in front of that door, I'll just minor illusion that there's nothing there.
That'd
That's
be
kind of what
cool.
I was thinking too.
That's brilliant.
Uh,
So if
Just
they
the
open the
same
door,
image
it just
without
looks
it.
like
that way, if they
empty
open it,
space.
yeah.
Nothing
That
there.
is quite
the good old
choice.
camera glitch where you record
Yeah.
the hallway
Yes.
with nothing and
Yep.
then just like paste it over on
Yep.
a loop.
That's
Jeez,
exactly
that's
what
simpler.
I was thinking.
Yeah, so I'll
Okay,
go
that's
ahead
pretty
and do
good.
that.
Niken, as you
Brilliant.
approach this large metal door, it's not common that you pick locks of this size. It looks like this is a much larger key needed. You don't think that your traditional lock picking tools are going to be able to do it?
It's the blade, but mind you, that's the backup. So maybe that triggers it. My thoughts out loud.
Can I mage hand grab the knife back out of the trap that we set it in?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, you
Just
pick
so
it
we
up.
have it with us. Okay. I'll just, mage hand summon that back to me. This comically large
Now-
lock on the door, does it look
Does
like
it? Yeah. Does it look like it would
Does it
fit?
look like a blade fits in there?
It looks like it's the same type of key. It is not quite as large as this, like, kind of 1.5 foot long dagger. Which you, by the way, now have a decorative shitty dagger. It is a -1 to attack and damage, but it looks dope.
Okay.
Great. I can use it in a performance or something. I'll shove it in my belt for now.
It looks pretty.
We can sell that
I
for
know,
a
it's
lot
great.
of money.
You probably
It's
could
like-
sell it.
It's like those samurai
Yeah.
swords you get at the mall.
Mall? What's a
Essentially,
mall?
essentially.
I've never been to a mall. Is that where they beat each other up?
Malls and arcades.
It's
That's-
like a bazaar.
I feel like Sella would have spent time at the local Citadel.
Bazaar.
Most likely, yes.
What?
We do not call them malls, however. We call the gladiator fights the malls.
A citadel, if you will.
Oh, a shopping citadel.
Yeah. Yep.
But that's a very strange name. Anyway, back to the lock at hand. Can Niken handle it? Is the question. So the answer was no, I think.
Not with his lockpicking tools.
Get in there with the key. Key blade.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Uh,
You got to do something like this.
I'm nervous, but
How about a +1 sword? Would that help?
And I say, and you have a plus. You have a D4 to add to that.
I'm nervous.
Can I do an investigation on this?
Yeah,
go ahead.
think about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't get any magic from the door itself, did I?
Or the
No.
lock.
16.
Yeah, the door and the door and the dagger and the lock all ring the same bell, like they're manufactured
Okay.
in the same place.
So it is meant to be.
But it is the backup. It is the
Apart from
backup.
small.
We don't have another option, so I think we should go for it.
I think so too. You guys want to vote on it?
No. Open the
Yeah.
door. Get the
Let's
magic.
just go for
Yeah.
it. No, dude.
Here,
I'm down to do it too.
I agree.
I hand you the knife.
Okay, Nick, I'm gonna put it in and turn it.
So as you take this knife and you hold it up to the lock, you go to like just kind of stab it into the lock, and you notice that it doesn't quite fit. And you investigate this dagger just a little bit further, and you notice that there is like a smaller key kind of coming off of the front of the hilt, and it kind of just goes straight in, and then you turn it, and it unlocks this door. Large bolts kind of slam on either side, and it kind of squeaks open for you.
Okay. Can I investigate? Kind of peek my head through to see if there's anything.
How does the party sound? Still thriving?
They did not notice.
Some dude burped like for the exact same amount of time at that exact same moment, and everyone applauded him for it.
Wonderful.
Legend.
So, on the other side of this door, you do see a bench with several different supplies kind of laying about. You also see another door in this room, and a rat scurries from the middle of the floor, kind of squeezes under the door to the next
I'm gonna
room.
magic missile it. I'm sick of these fucking rats.
As a free
So-
action, I
so-
hold back a vomit.
Sella does squeak a little bit. She's now afraid of rats.
I just
I mean-
thwip.
Go ahead and roll
You
damage.
were that little dude.
Yeah, if the magic that I detected was like only items in here, then I would say we should all maybe move into this room while I have that illusion up and then shut the door. That way they don't know.
It is.
Heck yeah.
Already in. Here we go.
I've got 3. Okay.
Yeah.
I did 12 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you just turn this rat
Puff of
into a little
smoke.
puff of smoke. Yeah. Words out of my mouth. man.
Ribbons.
Sorry.
So Hex will kind of like clean his gloves of the dust and debris of this cave, and he'll pet Ami. And as all of his comrades run in, he'll kind of take a hold right before the door. Him and Ami.
You want to do what?
So we're waiting outside the room.
Okay. Yeah, you can still hear chattering going on. It sounds like a couple of chairs scrape over each other, and a couple of whacks of meat hitting, like maybe somebody tried to
What?
cheat.
I'm sorry. What kind of party is this? Sorry.
Like chairs scrape and voices grunt as you can hear fists land on solid flesh. And
Oh wow.
I don't know what was so bad about that, but okay.
Sorry. It was immature. My bad.
You hear a scrapple break out.
Okay.
Try a new scrapple. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
both of
Go
us are just holding point at the door while they investigate further.
Yeah, can I investigate the weapons, the items?
Do I see anything that looks familiar to me?
Yeah, with
Yay,
your
we
detect
found what we
magic
were
up,
looking for.
with your detect
detect
magic
magic.
up, you do instantly find your staff
Oh, thank you.
here in the
Yay.
quarters. It looks like it was being experimented on, like somebody was trying to test it out and kind of figure this item out. They were kind of unsure of it. It is undamaged. It is
Good.
still as good as it was before, but
Yeah.
it's just the way that it was
Well, they're
set up
lucky
on this
that they're
bench.
not in here when I came in. So I'm going to take that back.
When she gets her items back, can I do like an insight check? Is she like now cackling with evil power, or like yeah, like
Oh no.
Yeah,
the
go ahead and do an
last
insight.
person that
Does
just
she
showed up and
seem
helped
way
us
more
robbed
OP?
us.
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Oh my God. All right, one
She's here to
second.
kill us, isn't she? She's gonna try and steal it. She's gonna try and steal the gnome this time.
So,
We like this
Hold
one.
on.
yeah, hang on. She needed her staff. You think she
I'm
needed
not.
her
I'm
weapon?
not evil.
Oh yeah, no, you don't get any evil kind of feeling from her. She seems more powerful now. She definitely seems like she needed her items, and this was
Okay.
the item that she needed. This is what she was talking about.
I
Okay.
travel alone, and I've learned that that's a vulnerable position to be in. So I've taken it upon myself to not be as vulnerable as people think I might be.
I see you walk softly but carry a big stick.
Who is that? I
I make a knowing nod
Roosevelt.
to the other female elf in the group. Yep.
I think that was Roosevelt.
Teddy
No.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Winston
Yeah.
Churchill.
Churchill.
Winston Churchill. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep.
Very
all right.
nice.
Yeah, okay. Slight retcon. Something that I forgot to throw in at the beginning of this session. So Lidar had gone with the women. You guys had freed some other people in the cells. He went with them. It seemed that there was a little bit of fancy going on at the town as well that he may need to have attended to. Wanted to make sure that the women got there safe as well. So he is not with you guys right now.
Good.
And then actually, while I'm on this, I'm going to pause. No, we'll do that at the end. I might do that earlier. No. So you guys also find a good manner of things. I need to find my sticky notes now. Let's see here. Go ahead and do an investigation, Niken. I think you said you were looking around.
Yeah.
You can use that guidance D4 because you didn't use it to open the door. So
Okay. I got a 19, and then I'll use for help. 23.
23. Okay. I can't find my page, but if I remember correctly, this
Poison blades.
poison
Poison
blades.
daggers.
No.
I'm kidding.
You find a necklace of fireballs. It also
Oh
seems
man, a
as
fireball?
necklace of fireball. Yeah.
Dang.
Niken, who are you pointing at? Yeah, Parthenax. What's up?
I feel like that as the resident fire guy, can I call dibs on this one?
That's incredibly powerful.
Necklace of fireballs typically have 5 charges. This has 3. It seems that there are 2 of the jewels missing from it on either side.
I'm outside the room.
I had this fucking thing like when we started. I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna have this ready. I remember 1 or 2 of the things on there, but god damn it. Okay, you guys also find that this was an alchemy lair, that the wizard here was trying to brew several different kinds of potions. It looks like the most successful one that he was brewing was a potion of invisibility. So you guys do find outright a fair manner of things. Let's see here. You have 3 bottles of ingredients for making potions. There is mercury, dragon bile, and powdered nightshade. These are worth 25 gold pieces each. And this is an alchemy bench. If you guys were to like try and forge any kind of potion from any of the things you guys have collected, all of the necessary supplies would be right here. As far as ingredients go, those are the usable most, 3 most usable.
So can I use like the bits of dragon we got in the stone giant heart and the eyeball monster head to make some sort of make the whole party like wizard killer potion? Is that in my wheelhouse?
Who invited you to this game, Pat Roppus? It wouldn't be entirely out of your wheelhouse. You definitely study many different kinds of magic. Making a potion of this caliber would be very new to you. You also think now might not be the best time, but you
Okay.
would be able to come back here later, presumably if you guys clear this place out.
So when we clear the place out and make it our own house, we can spend some time in the basement tinkering with it. Okay.
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Fabulous idea.
Yeah.
Hadn't even thought of that, but yeah, absolutely. I think I actually said before we even met up, this might have just been to the 2 of you guys that if you guys wanted to hang around here and kind of like establish a house, there are plenty of vacant houses. If you guys wanted to pick one and kind of establish there, this could be a totally fine one if you want.
This is about to be vacant. Yeah.
All right, everyone think of interior decorating things while we get ready to clear the rest of these red brands out. We also
I have so got you. I can do this.
Okay, what do we know about what else is in here? A bunch of red brands and supposedly a wizard named Glassstaff. Asa, does that ring a bell to you? You're another magic-y type.
Does that?
You definitely heard the red brands talking about Glassstaff, Master Glassstaff. Sounds like he's the wizard that commanded all of these red brands and was kind of the local tough guy. Before Slider left, he told you, he reminded you that he needs to find his friend, Irano Albeck, and that he's kind of worried that he's captured somewhere else or held up somewhere else in this compound.
Oh.
So
Okay.
now that a couple minutes have passed, or a couple seconds at least, Hex will kind of come in the room. I would like to search the room, just making sure there's no. I guess I would be looking for any magical runes or any pressure plates, kind of like feeling against the walls.
Go ahead and make an investigation.
17.
No, it doesn't appear like this part was trapped at all. This is kind of where the wizard spent most of his time. Just kind of like his living room, as it were.
Okay.
He didn't have a TV, he had an alchemy bench. I mean, we
He's
wouldn't
reading
have
the
a TV, but that's the real world equivalent.
Does it seem like people have been in here recently, or that maybe this room is left alone?
No, this room was used quite often. It does seem like somebody was in here quite recently.
I'm worried if this is a high traffic area, that maybe we should get what we can and move away from
Yep.
here.
And I agree. I get the sense.
I would to let you guys know that there is only really one person that has been walking through here when you guys kind of went up this hallway to begin with. There's only the one set of footsteps that were going in or out. And it seemed like most recently they had gone in but not out.
We could all like hide around corners, wait for him to come brew another potion, and then jump him.
So yeah,
Make
definitely.
visible.
In my mind, that's definitely a wizard who's able to transcend this hallway, get in here. Am I right? You guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Yes.
I just hear you say that the footsteps have come in here but not gone back out?
Yeah. Niken did
Uh-oh.
roll really well on the investigation, so I would let you know that it seems like the most recent trip was an in and out, not a back out.
See, and that's why I think there's like a secret door or something.
Like went out this other door?
Nope, and nobody has gone in that door to the left. That was one of the clues of it being dilapidated, is that there were no footprints like going in and out. It wasn't used.
No, the door that's to the right of Stella right now. That door.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell that it's been used recently.
Like are we saying that
So someone's in there.
the footprints going in went in the way we went in, and then they went out that door instead of back out the way we came?
I was talking about the hallway. There not being footsteps. In here, it's been lived
Right.
in enough. You can't really.
Right, like I know there's not, like we're trying to figure out, are there only one-way direction footsteps because someone's spooky magical, or just because they walked out the back door instead of the front?
Yeah, or are we in a room with a magically invisible wizard?
Yeah, exactly.
Try.
That's the worry here.
Try an insight check.
Can we both do it?
I want to try it too.
Do it too.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Everybody, insight. Hold on, guys.
Everybody think.
Invisibility potion.
16.
23.
6. I know nothing.
You think there's an invisible wizard in here with you?
I got a 4.
I've got a 17.
So does Parthenax.
I like slap testing things. Like, hup, up, up.
I should have voiced it better earlier. Yes, there's an invisible wizard in here.
Oh.
Gosh, dang it. Blow powder, cake dust.
Okay.
Tell begin to
20,
kick dust
23.
into the air.
You guys do discern, though, Aza especially, that nobody has gone back out of here. That if you're either in here with somebody, or they had a second way out. They didn't go out this way intentionally to not run into you guys.
So their other way out was not this door.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I checked the walls. I didn't specify floors or ceiling.
Oh.
Is there
The ceilings are really high up, and the floor didn't give way either. There is just this one door. It is locked, and it is more like a bedroom door kind of thing. It could be easily lockpicked.
Can I do an investigation and look up if the ceilings are high?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like 20 foot high.
Might be hiding up there.
Does
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Does
Just
detect-
fucking stuck.
Ah,
Spider
does
wizard.
detect magic get anything other than the items we found?
You don't. You do sense more magic from the other side of that door, but it's all items at this point. You don't sense anything.
oh
Right.
shoot.
Okay,
Let's
so
go through.
nothing
Yeah,
else in the
ruse?
room. Yeah,
No.
nothing else in the room seems magical other than,
Okay.
a couple of these items. So, I mean, maybe he has the ability to teleport out of here.
A teleporting invisible wizard.
Terrifying. Well, but also think at what a high level spell was on the hallway. We're
Yeah.
we're
Oh,
dealing with a really powerful wizard here, so he could easily be just completely tricking us.
You guys
that
ready
is
to walk through?
entirely true. Oh, yeah. Let's just go. Let's go.
Sure.
Where's the dilapidated door?
Across
Which
the
door is
hallway.
that?
Across
So
the hallway.
that
It's the one that
is
you were guarding.
this one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it looks
Party
like
door?
it hasn't been used in a long time, but there's a huge party, it sounds like, behind.
Yeah. I
That's
just
weird.
to help you guys remember that there is another egress to this cavern, that like on the southern side of the
Yeah.
whole cavern there's another stairway that kind of went up. So you
Is-
imagine as you're investigating this hex that there probably is like another way around. And with the way that this hallway is trapped, it's likely that the wizard had trapped it to keep anybody else in this compound from coming and screwing with this stuff.
Is there another door in this room?
Yeah, I'm right next to
There's-
it.
I thought that's what we were talking about here.
Yeah.
There's that
I'm
one.
sorry. I thought you were asking about the party door. Yeah,
No,
there's-
I did.
This one.
I was talking about the party
Okay.
door.
And I was talking about this one next to me.
Okay. Okay, got you. Wow, a lot of pings all at once. That's
Sorry.
funny.
Yeah,
No,
my
it's
bad.
fine. It's fine. Okay, so yeah, Niken, if you want to do a lockpick on this, it'll be a D20, and then you add your proficiency modifier.
I got 11.
It doesn't
And
quite budge. It's
Oh, I didn't use my proficiency room.
Oh.
What is it?
So your proficiency
The-
modifier should just be in like the top left corner of your character sheet, and it's like it'll
Oh,
literally
3.
just say-
It's a +3. It's
So that's
So
14 total.
14.
yeah.
Okay, no, that's enough.
Oh, sweet.
You spend a couple of minutes on it, kind of jimmying it around. It doesn't take you too long before it just kind of pops open.
Sweet.
You want to open the door?
Can I do an investigation to see if there's anything that's going to trigger? Any rope on the handle or something?
Traps.
No, it didn't seem like this was trapped.
Okay, cool.
Kind of like it'd be kind of like trapping your bathroom door.
Yeah. Okay. I want to open it.
Okay, yeah. So you open the door, and on the other side there is another desk, a smaller desk, and a bed.
Okay. I want to investigate the desk.
Okay, give me one sec.
I'll look under the
Oh,
bed.
Also, I lived with my cousins. There is absolutely a time to booby trap the bathroom door. Just gonna put that out. Just putting it out there.
That is
All right,
fair. Yes.
Cousins,
So-
cousins is a
Your
different kind of
own
love than siblings.
Private bathroom door.
It's like Hunger Games all the time.
So the walls of this bedchamber are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with a matching chair, a comfortable-looking bed, and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed.
Check that chest.
Okay.
I want to open that
You loot
chest.
the room.
Loot
Right.
the
Yeah.
room.
Am
It blows up.
am I getting magic from any of it?
Let me double check. Yeah, there is some magic coming from this
Chest.
chest. Yeah, it seems like there's some magic in it.
What kind? Yeah, what kind? Is it like the rune?
Like
or
tiki magic?
It is.
Yeah.
It's like the potions. It's like
Oh,
any
okay.
successful potions he might have brewed. He
Okay.
kept
So
in
there,
here.
there might be some good things in the chest. I mean, check it to make sure that
House
it's not
potions.
trapped, but
Yeah.
they might. It looks like I'm sensing that there's probably some good things in there.
I'm gonna keep looking for my sticky note because I had written several things down. But there is also 180 silver pieces, and then I'll give you guys a second to grab your appropriate
Got that part
random
from that?
utensils.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Okay. 180 silver pieces, 130 gold pieces,
Damn.
a silk pouch containing 5 carnelians, 2 perdos, and 1 pearl. Peridot, sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
So these are
They're
gemstones.
stones.
Yeah, they're gemstones. So, okay, write this down instead. Here, write this down instead. Write 5 10 gold piece gemstones,
Okay.
2 15 gold piece gemstones, and 1 pearl worth
Which
100
is
gold. 100 gold.
that is
Yeah.
the second pearl that we own.
Nice. You guys also find in this box a very familiar red gemstone. Only a single one of them, but it does remind you of that necromancer that you
The
guys had dealt
eyes?
with.
Oh, with the eye?
It
Yeah.
is one of the eyes.
All right. I take that. I'm going to put it with the collection that I have
Yeah.
because I still have 7 of them, I think.
It was.
How
I
many
think it was
eyes
an
were
odd number. It was like, well, it was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I thought it was 5.
Little
think it was
slight
5.
backstory on that one. There was a town being plagued by seemed to be mind-controlled animals, and a shortened version of the party had gone to investigate, finding a necromancer that was taking control of animals, kind of taxidermying them, and replacing them with, replacing their eyes with these strange red jewels. That seem
Real
to
freak.
kind of mind control the animal.
A real freak.
We still
I'm
have a
also going to-
contract on that.
Yeah.
We have to find that guy, and then we get a badass item for it.
I'm going to note just in the back of my head and then to the party, I do remember that I sold one of the eyes from the set
Yeah.
to a wizard in that village. It's so strange that just
What?
one should end up here.
I'm sorry, when did that? You sold
When
something?
we were bartering for, yes, when we were bartering for the gem of
It's at the same
summon,
time.
yeah,
Yeah,
summon
there was
air
that
elemental.
elemental gem. Yeah, you guys did
We
trade one.
traded one of the eyes.
That old dude we shook down?
Oh no, the son, who was more than eager to
His
take
son.
necromance the items. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was in the same town.
Yeah.
You were there.
That was
Yeah.
Hillwood.
Yeah, Big Trouble
Yeah,
in
that
Little
was-
Hillwood.
Yep, big necromancy in Little Hillwood.
So
yeah.
as everyone's investigating, does the hallway, was it the blade that allowed us to get through?
Yeah.
Okay, so trying to go through now probably wouldn't work.
You mean like the trap wouldn't go off?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did dispel it. You guys did.
So
turn it
can
off.
I send
Yeah.
Ami? I would like him to explore this bottom part.
The alternate path.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
good idea.
So go ahead and make an investigation for Omni. I think that probably still uses your intelligence.
He has his own. Oh,
Oh.
it's not good.
Oh.
Hey, but I rolled good. That'd be a 16.
Oh, there they are. Hey, I found a sticky notes. You know I had them. Okay. All right, we'll get to that in a second. You said it was 15?
16.
16. Okay, yeah, so Omni, let me move my map a little bit. So he goes down to investigate this hallway, and it does seem like there's another set of stairs that goes up, and then there are a couple of hallways that go off in either direction. I'm not quite sure how much to give him. Can you communicate like psychically with him or anything?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
He is intelligent, and I am very intelligent, so I think he could check it out. and then
Little
come
Timmy
back.
fell down the well?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I do get the feeling
yeah.
we're close enough that he would be able to really point and really lead, but
Yeah, he
no
is
psychic
trying
ability.
to usher you down, kind of in the way that there's more stuff down there.
Okay. And
Kind
he
of like
didn't
when
blow
he's
up,
no,
so that's
like when
good.
he's excited to like play fetch and kind of go get stuff is sort of the attitude that he has.
You guys want to move?
I don't know
Always
how
fast
everyone. How is everyone doing? I mean, this is kind of a barricaded area. If we need like even just a short rest, I don't know.
So
Before
you
we start
you guys do
trudging
find
through everything else, I don't know. We could just do a quick, if that would help. I don't know. I don't
you
know how
guys do
everyone's
find a
looking.
couple potions of healing. You find three potions of regular healing, and 2 potions of greater healing. And in with this box there is a black shard of a gemstone. It kind of looks like obsidian at first. Aza, that specific magical energy that we had mentioned that you would be familiar with is kind of radiating off of this piece of glass.
Very interesting.
Can I identify it?
Yeah. Are you guys going to take the next couple of minutes to identify, do a short rest, stuff like that?
I'm not
and
really
then
sure what a short rest is going to get us,
I'm
honestly.
fine.
Except for
Iru
guys
could roll
get
some
HP.
hit dice because he's at like half, right?
Yeah, we can roll hit
Yeah.
dice.
Just
I
over
can
half.
actually use my item that I found.
okay,
So I have to
all
attuned
right,
it.
Okay.
sounds good.
So, you guys also find 2 completed potions of invisibility in this box.
Who's gonna hold all the potions?
Well, I think there's 3 of them. I don't need one. I think Iru
Okay.
probably needs one. Maybe Sella.
I'll take
Yeah.
one for sure. I've gone down to like half or below half health several times in this day.
Hex
But
is
you're
good.
at full health right now, right?
Yeah, but that did
Okay.
take 5 charges off of the wand of healing,
Yeah.
staff of healing, which was intense.
Yeah.
If we're going to do a short rest, I would like to do Song of Rest, but I'm
So,
not sure if that's
Song of Rest is
wise.
pretty cool because it just gives basically everybody an extra hit die to use.
Mhm.
So the way that short rests work is that you can get back HP. You don't really get back any spell slots or anything like that. But you
Depending on your
basically,
class.
some classes, yeah, you can get with the short rest. Anyway, your hit dice are equivalent to your level, so you have as many hit dice as your level. So I think you guys should have 5. Yeah, and then your hit dice changes per class. So you can expend those, and then basically you just don't get any back until the next long rest. And you guys can get back some HP that way if you guys want to do that right now. You guys are taking like about 15, 20 minutes to sort of just settle down for a minute. Hex, I imagine you're kind of keeping an ear on the door, making sure that the party's still going on. Omni did manage to relay to you with the different kinds of barks that there are different creatures, that it's not just humans. He seemed much more interested in going down to the very furthest room south. He didn't seem very interested in the one that you're guarding.
Okay, so Ami is very inquisitive, and he keeps sniffing and pointing, and his his little gears kind of fluff up. So I think Hex is gonna ready his blade and get ready to move on. He's not necessarily interested in anything in the room, so he's more so ready to take point when we move.
Okay. As you guys are resting in this room, you do uh, you guys do notice that after a little while, there's a door that kind of creaks open, like there's just a gust of wind. Kind of lifts as this wooden panel just moves away from the wall on the easternmost side. I'll show you guys here. So like,
I checked the wrong room.
wrong here. No, that's okay. That's okay. You that's not the wrong place. There are definitely guys down there, but I just have to let you guys know of this as well, because I had forgotten and I got mixed up in some other stuff. But yeah, there's like a little kind of secret hidden door over on this side behind the desk.
Ah. So maybe that's the way he's
Yeah.
getting out. Yeah.
Maybe.
That
That's
is
a load off my
immediately what
mind
you
for
guys
sure.
Yes,
assess.
I agree.
I'm going to go over and I'm going to open it.
Okay, so you look behind here, and it seems as though there is a stairway
Oh.
that leads down to the bottom of the chasm.
Oh, interesting.
Whoa.
Same
So that's
practice.
probably-
Careful.
This seems ominous. Iru, before we go any further, I've a present for you. I'm going to give you a potion of frost giant strength. It'll make your strength 23 for 1 hour.
That's
Nice.
outstanding.
I feel we might need that.
Hey, Nick, could I check underneath the mattress or on the bed to see if anything's like hidden?
You feel pretty confident that you have checked this room out.
Okay.
That there's nothing additional. Anything that was of value is hidden in the chest. There is a letter on the desk. Before I completely forget, I'm sorry.
Okay.
There is a letter on the desk that you find, and it says, "Lord Albeck, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that the strangers are due to arrive in Fendalen. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can. Kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Arano. Don't disappoint me." And there is a signature drawn in the symbol of a black spider.
Okay. I'll put that in my pocket and keep it.
Spider's going to be heartbroken. The person he's been looking for is Glassstaff, and
Yeah.
he's a bad guy.
Kind of figured.
Poor
You guys ready?
Slidar.
You guys want to move
Yeah.
on?
Yep.
That's a really good inference. Yeah.
So which way are we going?
Going downstairs?
The stairs
Yeah,
lead back
guys.
into the chasm. We've already explored the chasm, right?
A little bit. You guys investigated the body down there, and you found
Found that chest.
a chest from the Nothic, but you guys didn't necessarily explore the whole cavern.
It seems like another detour, and after reading this letter, I really want to just go and get this guy.
It does seem like this is the way that he went.
Yeah.
I'll follow wherever you guys want to go. I mean, you graciously let me out and help me find what they took from me, so I'm happy to follow along and help.
Since we're 99.9% sure that you are not evil, that is great.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, everybody. I'm going to go marching down the staircase.
I'm right behind you.
I'll come into the room.
Oh shit! Nice. Okay.
So-
What's our marching order? Sella first.
Very,
Yeah.
very back for Hex and Ami.
Sella,
I've got
Niken.
My sword and dagger are out, ready to go.
I'll go third.
All right. Asa.
The kicks and giggles.
Iru, Parth, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
All right. Parth and Hex are going to be up in the back with Hex.
All right. Hex cannot see anything except for just, it's like not even my ass. It's just like the back of my large, scaly legs. Just like,
Don't even
it's just
get
like,
the pleasure.
it's just, I'm wearing a cloak too. So it's just like a red and gold fine cloak. That's all you see. That's
To be
your
fair-
entire field of view.
To be fair, Hex is kind of behind. He was really ready to go one way, so it actually took him by surprise that no one communicated with him. So he's kind of catching up.
I thought I was loud enough when I said, "Let's go, guys." My bad.
I was 2 rooms away. I'm a
Sorry,
gnome.
Hex.
That's okay.
Okay, if you guys want to line your tokens up, kind of in the chasm for me, I have to run to the bathroom real quick. Role play amongst yourselves for a moment.
Hi, everybody.
So who has the health potions?
I have one.
One. You're holding on to it, right?
Yeah, I have one of
Okay.
the normal potions of healing. I think
Eru,
Eru
do you have
took
2 of
one.
them?
No,
One or two?
I've got a strong potion.
Okay.
Well,
A greater potion.
we had 3 of them. Do you need a? You should probably take a healing potion as well.
I could take
Having Arrow at full health is definitely an advantage in a fight.
Exactly.
Yes,
so we
it
can get him
is.
down to low health.
Yes.
There we go.
I kind of imagine he likes to get hit. It just feels the rage in the
Oh,
fire.
it's the only way I feel alive.
First rule.
The only
First rule,
emotion.
guys.
Wait, what? I heard
First
2
rule of
different
Fight Club.
things. Yeah,
Sorry.
we don't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't talk about Arrow's club meetings.
Fair enough.
What are the specs on the potion there?
I don't think he said it.
The healing potion?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what am I rolling?
It's just a
to
potion
heal?
of healing. You could probably find it in the equipment thing, but I think it's
E6?
Should be
I,
D4 plus
yeah, the
4.
only one I see is a superior right
Yeah,
now.
you guys found 3 of one kind and 2 of another, but
Greater. Yeah, 2
Oh,
greater,
there it is.
3 regular. And then
3
a
regular and
2d4
2
plus
greater.
2.
and
Gotcha.
then
Okay.
Asa, I sent you a thing on that identify for the shard.
Thank you.
All right, so I'll take one of the regular ones, not the greater ones, then.
Nice. You use up
And
some
then
hit
I
die.
will. Yep. Let's see. 9. All right. There we go. All right, that's a lot better.
You have full health?
About 5 shy, but
Oh, nice.
I think it's plenty.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are traveling down this chasm, and it definitely seems like the direction of this, Jesus, the direction of these stairs leading down comes out of a very narrow crack. Not narrow enough that any of you can't fit through, but narrow enough that it is very well hidden from any kind of view on the other side of the chasm. And you guys work your way down, moving past the body of the late Marina, and past where the Nothic had its kind of little scraps and pieces left over from eating. And you guys do make your way so that you are, I imagine, on the other side of the cavern. It does come up. You guys can see a kind of a hidden path on the very bottom of the cavern that kind of works its way back and forth. And you guys are kind of at the very start. One direction down, there is one direction down is the tunnel that leads out. Behind you guys, there is the stairs that Omni had investigated, and in front of you is a doorway that is open that you guys didn't see before into the guard barracks. That we're kind of down on the very bottom part of the map now. So you guys had made your way around a tunnel into a room with a water cisterine in it, which is kind of just like a natural spring flowing into a basin. And the room on the other side had a couple of guards in it that had popped out, and I think fought Innis and Parthenax for a couple of moments, and you guys had moved on. But there's a doorway that is now open on the very bottom half of it, kind of going around the spike-trapped hallway that you guys had cleverly, with a clever use of mending and a crowbar, you guys had made your way around. Damn it, no, let me reveal the thing. So yeah, there's just some guard barracks open now with a doorway kind of just leading adjacent off of the tunnel open. So on this side, it seems like there's a secret passage that had been opened up, and he went through there. You guys should be able to squeeze through. It's about like a 2.5 foot kind of hole that opens up into some hollow crates that the wizard had moved through. I imagine this is kind of like a chase scene sort of thing. You guys are just kind of following the trail, kind of catching up with him. And you guys can hear.
Go.
Can I do a stealth check?
Yeah, go roll for stealth.
17 plus 7.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, you feel very well hidden. Like kind of as this chase is going on, one or two of you do a head count to make sure that everybody's staying all together, and it's kind of the usual. Where is Niken when we?
Ah,
Damn it, Niken.
I want to go through.
Just about to hit a fight.
Okay, yeah. So you go through this door, and there are a couple of beds laid out, and maybe some rations for like a day or two. This was kind of like a guard barracks, but more like a scout or patrol den kind of situation. Let me see if there's anything particular in here. I don't think so.
There's nothing else that I see?
No.
Or should I do an investigation?
There's a couple of scarlet cloaks hanging from the bunks. And this just appears to be a storeroom pressed into the services living quarters.
Okay. No chest, no anything else. Okay.
No, nothing of note in here. Anything that might have been of note probably was on the red brands that you guys had already taken care of.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of push through this room into the room with the natural spring water and the citrine. You guys can see that there is some water splashed up over the side, and a rope hanging up from the water, kind of off the edge, and some watery footprints kind of going up the stairs that lead up to the main floor of the Transcendar Manor.
Now that's
Okay.
off my new house. Let's get him.
that's him, right?
Yeah, that is the token. I just didn't
Okay.
take it off, but he
Yeah.
has made his way up the steps.
So we
and-
can't see him still?
No, you guys go upstairs to the main level of Transcendar Manor. You guys might have to zoom out a little bit. I moved you over to a new page. And these stairs just lead up to a
There we go.
small kind of back room. You guys all kind of pile in. I think I put Slider's token in there,
Yeah.
and I forgot. So yeah, you guys are just kind of in a small room that leads up to the top of these stairs. There is one door that leads out in front of you guys. Here, I could probably give you a little bit more. Left it so small. It seems like there's just a kind of foyer in front of this room.
A foyer?
Leads out to a couple of other, or like a hallway.
That's a fancy way. That's a fancy way of saying
like
it. Yeah.
I imagine a foyer has got several different doors in it, and a hallway is.
Are
just
there
got one kind of-
vases in this foyer?
Being held by their
Perhaps chandeliers.
It
an
looks like
uncle and an
there's-
aunt.
It looks like there's remnants of very fine china and decorative lighting all throughout. A couple of sconces still up on the side.
What a shame. Such
And you guys-
dilapidation.
You guys can hear what would be the right, I suppose. Your character's left. You guys can hear kind of a bit of commotion going off to the right.
We were just directly
Moving.
chasing him, so it stands that those might be footprints.
It doesn't sound so much like running as much as it does just kind of commotion, a little bit of like chattering, a little bit of heavy breathing.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys
Okay.
can see through the stairway that goes down. It is just a large open room.
Is that a coffin?
Yes, it was. And as you guys walk in, you can see that the wizard known as
Oh
Glass Staff
shoot.
is standing, waiting for you guys with a couple of winged
Stella, you should come back.
kobolds, and several just regular kobolds.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and roll an
Okay.
initiative.
Firebolt hole.
Oh,
I
Everybody
got a
stand
7.
back. I
23.
really want to use Thunder Wave.
So sorry you guys
88.
just rolled. Can we? Okay, yeah. So you use the you would use the D&D Beyond. If you guys can try and roll on the D&D Beyond app with your initiative, I want to see if it's gonna enter into the combat tracker here. Or if it's
I
gonna
just
pop up.
rolled.
Hey, 7 again. What luck.
22.
So it doesn't automatically populate, but it does give me in the chat, so that's cool. Because you got me 7. Hex, you also got a 7.
Oh, how do I do that in the roll 20?
You just click it.
It's in
It's
D&D
super cool.
Beyond. In D&D Beyond, not Roll20. On D&D Beyond, you can literally just click your initiative modifier or what have you.
Right. I don't know if it'll show you. I've been trying to add myself into the campaign and it
It
isn't
might be
working.
because you're already in one. Don't worry about it too much. Just go ahead and roll and give it to me because it's not going to auto-populate anyway. I have to put it in, which is fine. Nikin, what was yours?
23.
Dang. Stella?
22.
Okay. Eru
19.
and Aza.
11.
Hey, I got that too.
Okay, so we're just gonna make this one easy. Wow. Okay.
So what's the order?
1 second. Okay. So we're gonna have Nikin, Sella, Eru, Aza, Hex, Parthenax, and then pretty much all of my guys.
I should go. I should probably go last. I got a 7.
Yeah, I got an 11.
Yeah, but oh, I thought you got a 7, Parthenax. That's my bad.
2 11s, but I got a 7.
Okay, let me see if I can edit. Using a new method here, so bear with us. Okay. Can I just have those initiatives one more time, please? Parthenax, you had 11. No, you had 11.
As did I.
Okay. Nikin, you had 23. Sella, you had
Yeah.
22. Hex had, oh, Jesus.
7.
Seven. Yuri, what was yours again?
19.
Okay, cool. Gosh. Okay, and then Aza, you had 11.
Huh?
Okay. So Aza, what's your dex score? Or your dex modifier?
+2.
Parthenax, what's yours?
+2.
Oh, wow. You guys want to decide?
She can go first.
Okay.
Such a gentleman.
Thank you.
Okay.
Parthenax and Arrow should both still have inspiration die from me.
Yes, I still remember.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, so Nikin, you're going to be up first.
Should I do another stealth check? Or am I...
Yeah, go ahead. You guys
that
did
sucked.
pretty,
I'm going to
pretty
redo it
stealthily
again.
come up here.
17.
feel like you are pretty well hidden.
Cool.
Let me just roll some perceptions.
Okay.
So the wizard does take note. He was pretty ready for you guys. He doesn't see you specifically, but he does turn and is just ready. You guys can see that he is glowing as a magical aura, like he had prepared a spell.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go after this guy. I'm gonna shoot him with my bow. Oh my god. Nothing. At 5.
Ooh, yeah, that
Yeah.
unfortunately misses.
Okay. And that ends my turn.
Okay.
That sucks.
All right, it's me.
Yes, Sella, you are up.
All right. Let... He has a spell readied.
Yes. Looks like he was glowing with magic.
What I want to do is I'm going to move a little bit away from him and more in this direction towards the melee combatants. And I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Okay. So you're trying to just hit all of them pretty much? Because I feel like that could hit.
Basically, yeah, it is a 15-foot square. So if I'm right here, it's going to hit at least these 3 guys.
Okay, so you want to go like... Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. You
yeah,
could
we'll hit
definitely...
all of them.
Everybody. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
about. They're like just within it. You probably miss like the one. Well, okay, wait. So
She doesn't hit this one. That's basically it.
I would say you
Okay.
wouldn't hit the 2 in the back. You could do the... Let's see here.
This guy?
These 4. So... Nya. 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 Nya.
And wizard? Will I hit
If you
wizard too,
wanted
or
to get
no?
if you wanted to get the wizard, you wouldn't get this guy.
All right. I'm not going to aim for the wizard right now. Let's do that at 2nd level.
Is that a save? Underwave?
On 14.
On 14.
And then they still take half damage.
Okay.
And are pushed away 10 feet.
Okay, so two of them saved. I'm gonna say the ones on the end, I think a kobold and then that guy. They'll take how much damage?
Just a second. All right, for the one that took full damage, it is 9.
Okay.
And for the ones who saved, it's 2d8. So reroll that. Okay, so the ones who saved actually take more damage, 10, because the roll was just better. And they're all pushed back 10 feet from me.
Okay.
Ta-da. And then as my bonus action, can I ready spell this mode, actually?
I don't think you can as a bonus action.
I don't get a bonus action after I cast a spell?
Unless it specifically says. So like your bardic inspiration is, but I don't think
Okay, yeah, I can't do anything else then. The only spell that I can do on my bonus action is Healing Word, so that is okay. I end my turn.
Okay. Okay, these guys did take pretty good damage. These kobolds are not incredibly resilient. They You do notice that they have a blue tint to them, which is very unusual for kobolds. Usually they're kind of like a red or coppery color.
Did they appear to be alive?
Yes. Yeah. No, they took some damage for sure. They're not doing amazing.
Do they have any like air of necromancy about them, or would I have to wait to roll for that?
No, they look totally alive and well.
They're just blue. Okay, I'll chew on that for a while. Anyway.
All right. Eru, you are up. And then I believe Parthenax will be on deck.
All right. As a bonus action, I will rage.
Nice.
Can I break it? I'm gonna break it.
You believe you can.
I'm gonna go in swinging on this big guy up here.
Okay.
Let's see. We'll go in with the classic Warhammer here. 24 hit.
Yeah.
All right, and then that will be 13 damage.
Nice. Do you want to do this any particular way?
Nice.
I'm just gonna give him a clean smash and move on to this guy. We're not stopping for any breaths. This is all one smooth movement. I'm cleaving through from this one to the next guy. Nat 20, 29.
Ooh. Go ahead and roll damage, but I mean,
Like,
he already took like a almost to the face hit with this thunder wave. So yeah, he is not doing good.
and that's a 20 on damage.
Damn.
Oh hell yeah! All right, so how do you want to do this one?
I almost want to believe that I killed both of them with what looked like one clean, smooth hit from my hammer.
Even though it was on the second hit, I'll give you with that natural 20 that it was like the backswing from the first one.
Yeah.
You cleaved the first one down, and then the other one was standing there and hissed at you, and you just backhanded. Got
Just
it.
right
Like
back
putting the
up
axe
on him.
just right back on your shoulder, or hammer on your shoulder. Okay.
Like I didn't even mean to hit him. I was just picking it back up.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
All right, that'll do it for mine.
All right. Good move. So it is this mage's turn.
Oh no!
So as you guys see him, you can see the human figure of you never met him, but Arano Albeck, standing there with a glass staff in his hand, and he just looks at all of you and laughs before moving his arms together, and he just vanishes. Casts a spell on himself and
I counterspell it.
disappears.
I counterspell.
What level's your counterspell?
If it's a fourth level or higher spell, I have to roll, and the DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d20.
D20 plus 7. 13. So no.
No.
And I'll counterspell.
Hell yes.
He counterspells your counterspell.
But can
Damn
he?
you, wizards.
He's casting a spell.
Yeah, he's already casting a spell.
Yeah.
He can't cast a second
He
one.
can't counterspell if he's already casting a spell.
Can't double stamp a triple stamp.
As a spellcaster, you can't
Yeah.
cast two spells.
Yeah, okay. Yep, so he begins to cast a spell and kind of like shimmers with invisibility, and then just you counterspell it and whip him back into place. He seems
I counterspell at fourth level.
he seems very disgruntled. Here. Check something. None of those are. Yeah, okay. So he is just going to move, keeping the kobolds on the other side of him. This way. Okay. And I believe it is Parthenax.
Nope.
No? Oh yeah, okay. That's great.
Yeah.
It put it the other way on the initiative tracker.
So Okay, so I can see him through the doorway, and he tried to run away, so I think not. So I'm going to shoot him Eldritch Blast. That is does a 30 hit?
Jeez.
30 does hit. Can you
Okay.
counterspell an Eldritch Blast?
Jesus.
Yes.
That would be the counterspell that he uses.
I don't. Um, it's a spell attack, so it's not a. I don't know.
It's still a spell then,
spell?
yeah.
Hasn't he already
Yeah.
used a spell this turn, though?
Counterspells are reaction. You don't use it.
So
You don't
spell?
use reactions on your turn.
Right.
Yeah, reactions
Well,
are
that's
on
fine
somebody else's
because
turn.
Okay.
I get to shoot twice, so that is now.
I think it would. I think it would counter
28.
the whole.
I get two separate because of my level. I get additional as I get higher.
Okay.
Because I
So,
can
yeah.
target different people. I can shoot him at different. So he can counterspell the first one, but the second one's a 28.
Okay. Let me double check something real quick. Okay. Yeah, a 28 would hit. Oh, were you serious? Okay. I just have to check the stats on this magical glass staff that he has in his hand.
13 points of force damage.
Okay. Okay, use an action. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So you said 13 points?
Mhm.
All right. Good move, good move. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, Parthenax, you are up.
Oh, I'll bonus action Shillelagh in case I have to be like in melee with anybody.
Melee Shillelagh.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get up to a good sprint, move about 15 feet, and then Misty Step right behind Glass Staff. So I'm like uncomfortably close, right behind him, and I'm going to Burning Hands him, all three of these fellows in front of me. So if they could all make Dexterity 15 saving throw.
Okay. How many of them are you hitting?
The wizard and then the three other guys.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll that 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yes. So 9 plus 9 for 18 damage.
Okay. And then they take half if they succeed?
Yes.
Okay. Only one fails. I'll say the guy that couldn't have seen you standing on the other side of Verano is the one that fails. Would you like to kill him in any particular way?
No, but he sizzles.
All right. All right. So this guy is dead. All right. Yeah, I think we have a bunch of kobolds going here in a second. No, it's Hex.
My turn?
Yes. Yeah. It's Hex. Sorry.
Okay. So Hex, he's way behind.
I feel like you would have moved up with us.
Yeah,
I
you can be a
agree,
little
but that's
bit
not the placement.
closer. You can be a little bit closer because you guys are all moving kind of like as a group. You don't have to be like way back at the start. I'll give you here. Let me drop you somewhere
Okay.
logical.
Because that changes my move. I was gonna dash.
Yeah, no, you don't have to use you. I don't feel like you would be like way back there. You might be um up in this hallway, or if you wanted to be on the other side of the door, I'd give you like over there. So kind of like those are your spots. Are you back in
Yeah,
this hallway or up in the front?
that's cool. I was behind. Let's put me before the room. The
Okay.
main room. Yeah. So Hex is still kind of behind. Everything started happening. He fell a little bit behind, so he's going to move probably about there and shoot. He's gonna shoot his crossbow at this bigger kobold.
Okay.
Let's see, how do I do it on here? D20 plus 7. So to hit 18.
18 does hit.
Cool. That will be a D8 plus 5 damage as he just launches this bolt into him. I also do have double attack, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing. 10.
To hit.
Holy
Yeah,
cow.
that misses. What was your damage on the
Okay.
first one? I missed it.
5. 5.
Okay.
So he kind of gets in there a little bit late to the fight, aims up, shoots his first bolt. It hits it square for 5 damage. As he's kind of fumbling to get himself placed, he whips the second shot. And then Ami is going to run in there as well. He's going to take his full action to move kind of over here where no one is. And as he runs in there, he's just going to start barking and making mechanical good boy sounds.
Nice.
And that'll do it.
Okay. See here. So we've got the one remaining kobold, and then his winged companion are going to be next. Let's see here. Anyway, I've got 2 left. Yeah. Okay. So there are 2 kobolds left, and then
Yeah, three and the mage. Yeah.
yeah. Yep. Okay. So let's see here. This guy in front of Sella, he's just going to make an attack against you. Does an 18 hit?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. For 5 points of slashing damage as he strikes you with this scimitar. And then this one is going to run up to Eru. Oh, that didn't make it any less confusing. Yeah, okay, there's one in front of you now, Eru. And he's going to do the same. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. And 5 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And then this last winged kobold is going to grab some boulders from in the rubble around you and fly up above you, Parthenax, and drop some rocks on you. You can go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw if you want. Ooh, it's going to be high.
I got a 9.
oh
You got a
man.
9. So these two kind of like bowling ball sized boulders just kind of drop down, woof, woof,
Ow, ow.
and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Damn, rolling high on the damage. And then I believe we are back at the top. You dead, yep, and then back at the top. So Niken, you are going to be up.
Okay. Bonus action, stealth check.
Yeah, good. Go do your hide.
I'm gonna re-roll that again. Got a 20, dirty 20. I am gonna use my bow, and I'm gonna shoot the mage.
Did you re-roll with luck?
No, I re-rolled with my stealth because I had advantage.
Yes, got you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then, okay, I got 8 with my bow, and then I'm gonna use my sneak attack. 8.
Wait, what was your to hit?
8 with my crossbow.
Oh, 8 will miss.
No, my I got a 20 for the hit.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, and then I got an 8 with my crossbow, the damage.
All right.
And then I got a
winged one.
No,
Oh,
I'm
sorry,
I'm gonna shoot the mage. Shooting
Okay.
the mage. Yeah.
Okay, my internet is just cutting out like crazy.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
8,
So
I got 8
damage.
with 8 damage and plus my plus 12 with sneak attack. So 20 to the mage.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Sneak attack, man.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh, it's
He's-
so
Oh,
brutal.
yeah.
He
Dirty.
is not doing amazing.
Dang, he's still alive. Okay. And I'm done.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Okay, Sella, you are up.
We need to take the mage alive. I'm
Put him to
very
sleep.
certain that we need to get some information out of him. So I'm going to yell, take the mage alive. Hopefully that happens. Then I'm just going to go sword and dagger on the kobold that's immediately in front of me. Sword first. 16 hit.
16 does hit.
10 damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this any particular way?
Good old-fashioned rapier through the heart. Very signature move, like just straight in there. Then I'll use my bonus action. Oh, I can't switch targets, can I?
If you were going for a second attack, it would have to be on the same target.
All right, then that's it for me then. I'm going to end my turn.
Okay, good move, good move. X that guy out, and then Iru, you are going to be next.
All right, let's polish off this kobold in front of me here. Warhammer 13 hit.
For the kobold, yeah.
All right. And then that'll be a 16 for damage.
Jeez. All right. Doing anything special with this one?
Not particular. Let's just get him smashed.
Nice. So flattened.
Yep. And let me check my distance here.
Flatteningly.
Am I able to move between my attacks?
You can move 5 feet, I believe.
Yeah, before making another attack.
Okay. Now it looks like that's about anybody who was within range of me at this time. However, let me see. I did get some spears when we raided that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure I have them properly added in my inventory here. I do. Okay. Let's see. All right, so then I'm going to huck a spear at the kobold that is standing menacingly over Parthenax here. Let's see. 18 to hit.
Nice, yeah.
All right, and then let's see. I've got a D8 and a D6. Is one of them like thrown and one of them holding? What's
Is
the difference
that
between those? Or
is
maybe
that the
one hand or
difference
two
between
hand?
your rage?
I think the D6 would be the thrown property, and the D8 would be like the held property.
The hell, that okay? Maybe a two hand or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go with the D6 then. That is a 7 for damage.
Okay, well.
And then for my bonus action, I'll go for that rage attack and throw a second spear. 17 to hit.
That hits.
And 9 for damage.
All right.
All right, how's it looking?
Oh, he is not looking good. You're going for the
All right.
wizard, right?
No,
Yeah.
the winged
Second
creature
kobold.
above. Yes.
Okay. In that case, you kill it. Were you trying to
Okay.
place the spear anywhere particular?
Let's go for the good old headshot. Make it nice and graphic. Blood everywhere, screaming, flailing
Nice.
before it collapses and hits the ground.
Parthenax, make a dexterity saving throw to avoid the kobold now coming down on top of you.
22.
22. So you do manage to get out of the way, as does the wizard, and it kind of like falls in between you guys. You guys take like a couple of steps back. I can't actually move. There's that. Damn it. Anyway, there's now a winged kobold that has fallen between you two as you guys kind of jumped out of the way. Okay, so it is Glasstap's turn. Having seen the last kobold kind of reinforcement that was sent to him fall, he just puts his hands up and tells you all that he's had enough. That he doesn't want to die, just fighting for some stupid spider.
Try subdue damage.
He says, "Take me in. I don't want to die here fighting."
Can someone tie him up?
Yeah,
Knock him out.
I wanna hit him with subdue damage.
I'm going to whack him over the head with the
Knock him
quarterstaff.
Yeah,
I could
agree.
put him.
Yeah.
I could put him
Just
to
say
sleep.
non-lethal.
Yeah,
knock him
subdue
out.
damage
The
works
term
too.
you
damage.
say.
Subdue
You
Yeah.
say
damage.
non-lethal damage.
Subdue is the exact same.
If there's a
Yeah,
slider
yeah.
between like lethal and like pillow fight, I want like 75%. I don't want to kill him.
Right. Just not
You want to
dead.
make
Knock
him
him
wake
out.
up with a
Just
headache.
knock him out.
Yeah.
You want to make
I
him
want
wake
like
up
a
with headache. I
cartoon
got you.
lump.
Oh yeah. In our campaign, we fought each other. Like it was a real fight, but we didn't kill anybody.
Yeah. I want to make sure he's out. I'm not taking chances.
I could put him to sleep if you guys want me to.
No, I'm gonna hit him with
First,
a hammer.
I'm gonna whack him. Okay, no, we're gonna
Go ahead,
combo.
make an attack.
I'm gonna like thwack him
Make
over
an
the
attack
head.
roll.
This group is so violent.
No, it's all subdue. We're not killing him.
13.
As everyone rushes him with weapons.
So
13
13
actually
for
does
me
miss.
as well.
Oh, 13 does actually miss.
13 plus 7. Sorry.
So,
So that
30,
would have been
30
a-
20 will hit.
Okay. I don't hit him with my hammer. Yeah, I do. I turn my hammer. So it hits him kind of with the blank side of the hammer.
Oh.
Subdue.
So it's like Parthenax, as
damage.
you go to take a little bit of frustration out on this wizard, you're just so pissed you don't realize that he does have a shield spell up, and he just kind of glances it off with a little bit of magic, like, I don't want to get hit in the face, and then as like you're distracting him, a hammer just comes across and just takes him out.
Please just capture me. Hold still.
Stop it.
Please just capture me. No,
All right.
that's not how this is happening.
He's out.
Be
Tie him
extra
up.
tough.
So he is out. Combat is over. The
He
wizard,
is bound and gagged.
the wizard formerly known as Arano Albeck, now known as Glassstaff, is now subdued and under your care.
We'll call
Custody.
it that.
He's in our custody.
Can I check his body, his person?
No,
Um,
don't rob him yet. I'm going to stop you and say no. He's Slidar's friend, supposedly. We're not going
I
to
am
touch
up.
him until.
I am going to take that staff.
I mean,
Yeah.
he was attacking you all.
He
I mean, I
was,
don't
exactly.
He
know
was
what relationship he
Feeding
has
villagers
to anybody,
to an
but
eyeball monster.
I mean, he seemed like he was waiting for us, and he didn't want to talk. Like he was
He's-
attacking you.
Exactly.
He only
Yeah,
wanted
there
to
was-
talk
done
when
a
he
lot of
thought he
stuff.
wasn't going to win.
There was a letter you guys found just before this from the Black Spider saying to kill him.
To kill him?
You guys.
Oh, to kill
Yeah.
us. Yeah, exactly. So I want to.
Yeah.
I want to investigate him.
I will
Oh,
guidance
fine.
you on that.
Thank you.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
I got a 16, and then I'm
Let's
gonna use
Yeah.
her help. 17.
Okay. So yeah, you find a waterproof satchel on his person. It contains a couple of things. It seemed like this was a kind of last-ditch escape pack that he had hidden in the watery citrine inside. Cistern, whatever it's called.
Cistern.
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 Citrine is a stone.
Yeah, that's why I had to correct myself. I'm like, there's something wrong with that. Bitch.
As a side remark, as I'm tying him up, I'll kind of give a gnomish giggle and be like, he was kind of sweet towards the end. After just bludgeoning him with my hammer.
Isella rolls her eyes dramatically.
This staff that you do take from him, Parthenax, you recognize. It is not necessarily a common magical item, but it is pretty common for wizards. It is a staff of defense. A lot of wizards and casters do look for this staff, as it does give a +1 to your AC.
Nice.
Was that the blue glow that we were seeing? Can I make
No.
an investigation on what that was?
You can if you want.
Oh yeah, the kobolds. Mhm. They had that. It wasn't a glow. It was a hue. Like their
That was a
skin is
4.
They
bluish.
they were just blue. They just
No?
had
What is that?
bluish scales.
Oh,
Weird.
okay.
I
for
even heard
cobalt.
for this.
I saw it as when we hit them, they kind of glue. Man, that's really hard for my brain. Glowed blue? Glue?
Oh.
No, they just were blue.
Okay.
They just are blue. Their scales are blue.
I don't see
Are
a
they from, like-
staff.
So it's actually because it's in this module specifically, like, and I haven't bought that on D&D Beyond.
Gotcha.
You
So
know,
is
I
it like
have
my?
it.
So is it like
I
my,
will.
I
I'll
like
make
I have a
one.
quarter staff, but
But they
now I
made
just
that.
have a +1 AC.
It is a glass quarterstaff, that is see-through and made of very burly glass, but it's as strong as any kind of wooden staff would be. And yeah, it is a yeah. I'll make an item for you.
Okay.
Okay, this slender hollow staff is made of glass, yet is as strong as oak, weighs 3 pounds. You must be attuned to the staff to gain its benefits and cast its spells. While holding the staff, you have a +1 bonus to AC. The staff has 10 charges, which are used to field the spells within. With the staff in hand, you can use your action to cast one of the following spells: Mage Armor or Shield.
Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, I could either become almost untouchable with a near 20 AC, or make you guys
Yeah,
harder to hit.
that's cool.
You have to atone to it. Has anyone had an atonement item yet?
Yeah,
I do.
I started off with a cloak of protection.
Okay,
And I have a ring of protection now, which I had to attune to as well.
nice. Okay. What is it? 3? I think you get 3
Yeah.
items.
3.
Unless you're like an artificer or you take a feat.
Right.
Okay, so inside this satchel, oh God, I've been looking for this for 5 minutes. Inside the satchel is a potion of healing, a potion of invisibility, 5 gold pieces, and a clean set of ordinary travel clothing. So you guys have a couple of potions of invisibility now.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
you
that
guys
might
know.
ever need one.
Who's taking those?
How many
Not
do we
naked.
have? Yeah, I have my cloak. I would love a potion just in case.
Well, that'd be good. So you don't even have to make a check. You were just totally.
Yeah.
I'm too loud. Even with invisibility, I'm just way too loud and clangy.
I might take one. My dexterity is pretty high.
There are people looking for you. A gnome did try to kidnap you.
This is true.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll take one of those invisibility potions. That'll be great. I'll do that.
People are looking for you.
Oh,
No.
my name is Penny. Hi. Yeah, it's kind of just a miscommunication. Someone's looking for some other high elf, and I don't know what's going on. But like me and my husband are totally fine. Nothing to do with the search that's going on for anybody in particular.
They're actually house hunting right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
This quaint little town, and this manor just really stuck out on the realtors list.
Clearly, dungeon in the basement.
As you're looking around in this chapel part of the manor, it is heavily dilapidated. Nobody has taken care of this stuff in decades.
God, it's perfect.
Structurally, it's great. All the walls are still standing, like the foundation's good and stuff, but it is.
And would you look at the sconce?
You can't get this kind of crown molding anymore. This clan of dwarves is literally extinct.
There's a lot of potential. I see it.
I say it's free. I mean, I see it. It's ours right now. We put a couple hundred gold pieces in investment.
Yep.
We bring it up to snuff. We live in it as a base of operations, and then later on we sell it for a couple million GP after we flipped it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a clean slate. I can do exactly what I want with the place. It's perfect. Honestly, really is. But the wizard and the dead things, we'll have to get that out of here first. So what do we?
Also, I think there might still be like a room full of guards downstairs.
Or two.
Yeah, they'll figure out what's
You
going
never
on.
know.
Enough.
We
The
just locked
wizard's
the
not
door.
dead. He's subdued. So
Yeah, wizard's fine.
Oh, he's gonna be dead. There's just gonna be there's just dead with extra steps.
We're not going there.
Okay.
That
I
is up to
knocked him out with
Slidar
my
and the
hammer.
townspeople. He gets to stand trial first. That way everybody can, kill him together.
Then we kill him. Justice.
Uh-huh.
Hex will give a gnomish wink. He's excited.
Right. Not a violent group at all. Got it.
Oh no! I hit him with the blunt side of the hammer.
Sure.
I made sure.
Honestly, Mr. Hexgrim is probably the most docile of us all. Just saying.
Surprisingly.
Hey,
true.
these brigands wanted me to pay 50 gold pieces. And
Hey,
that's just a constant.
I have been fighting right alongside you. They scooped me up off the street for no good reason, locked me up. All for it. It's fine.
Oh, not for no good reason. They were going to feed you to a Nothic.
I deserve it.
Well, yeah.
I mean, not a good reason, but it is a reason, I guess.
Right.
It wasn't for no reason. Maybe not a good one, but there was a reason.
It was a reason.
There was a reason.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, could I check these other bodies?
Sure. Are you looking for anything particular?
Anything? Items, mostly, like weapons? I got 22.
Yeah, they had
Anything cool?
They were outfitted with the same quality weapons you guys found in the armory.
Oh, okay.
These were just scimitars instead of short swords. Yeah, and they're blue kobolds, which is really, really strange to you. Usually kobolds are kind of like a coppery red color.
We'll take one to the local taxidermist.
If I were
You
to
think-
acknowledge history, are
you
these
think that
specific kobolds from somewhere special?
They must be descended from a blue dragon without even a history check. That's just kind of like thinking about it for a couple of minutes. That's the most likely option.
Huh.
Can
Well, okay
I?
then.
Do they have scales?
Not really. They're more like lizard scales than they are like dragon
Okay.
scales.
Okay.
The wings you think maybe could make like a fancy leather pouch?
I'm trying to think of like armor, basically like leather stuff.
You wouldn't want kobolds.
No, you wouldn't really want cobalt armor.
They're
Okay.
notably fragile.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking like if it's blue, wouldn't it be like electricity? So I was thinking like resistance to electricity, thunder.
Nah,
Smart
good line of
thinking.
thinking. Yeah, good line of thinking and stuff, but not necessarily. Kobolds are, for anyone that doesn't know, kobolds are kind of like descendants of dragons, but not really. It's like a couple
Okay.
steps below Dragonborn, where it's like
Okay.
they've got kind of like a diluted blood, but they're still dragon kind in a way. They often very closely worship Tiamat, and every so often kobolds are born with wings. These are often known as urds, and they usually hated by kobolds. Kobolds that don't have wings are kind of like, fuck you, even though it's like a gift from Tiamat.
That's cool.
So they have the look. They're kind of like groupies, but they don't have the powers.
They're like a awful. Yeah.
It's like
I don't know.
several steps below Dragonborn, couple steps above Dragon Cultist.
Gotcha.
They're
That's what
they're
Jess
not
likes to put.
good. I
No,
rarely
they kinda
run
suck.
into a good kobold.
So as you guys are kind of investigating this, Irano starts to kind of while awake and just groan. My head.
Hit him again. No.
Hit him
And
again!
you guys can hear off in the distance bells ringing. Very loud, sound like church bells. Ding, ding, ding.
That's not like an alarm bell, just
Like in celebration.
Have we sent news to the townsfolk? Is that why? I mean,
like, yeah, how would anyone know?
Everybody make a religion check real quick.
Nah, man.
Religion.
Narano's not going anywhere. He is just sitting there.
Oh shoot! I got a
upright.
20.
Got a 9.
Yeah, I got 18.
11.
15.
16 on mine.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end here kind of soon, guys. I know everybody's probably getting kind of tired. See here, Niken, I'm gonna just send you a thing real quick on Messenger.
Yeah, kind of figured. So the bells sound like church bells, guys.
Church bells.
Church
Are
bells.
we below a church?
I don't. Well, we are in a.
Is there any particular church in this town? Do they worship a particular deity?
Deity? Yeah.
They
Wait.
worship Timora down in the town.
I mean,
The
wedding
gods
bells,
of luck.
guys. Wedding bells.
What?
Someone's getting
Wedding bells.
married? What are we missing?
Sure. I guess that could happen. We should probably head back into town and see where those bells are coming from. I don't remember them having a chapel. This place has a chapel.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get married here.
No, neither would I.
It would need a lot of work.
So you guys
Totally.
want to do
I
something with
understand.
this guy first? Do something with this guy first, and then come back.
And Irano's just
No,
sitting
just
up.
strap him to
just kinda
Eru
like,
and let's
Yeah,
go.
we
Hey.
could just bring him along.
Hey, how about we threaten him? Does he know anything? We can threaten him. He's under our
The bells?
control, right? Yeah.
Can we
Hey.
charm
no,
him?
he is just
What's
sitting
going
up
on?
and just rubbing his head. He's just like, my aching head.
I'm going to
Look,
plant
you
that
guys.
quarterstaff like about 3 millimeters from his testicles. Talk.
Make an intimidation check.
He might not have testicles.
You
He
might be
scoots back.
barking up the wrong tree.
He
I
scoots
rolled
back.
a 13. He might not.
Oh man. Well, this
Can
was
I
just
roll
an
too?
intimidation check, not a attack roll or anything. Yeah, Hex, if you want to Maybe if you rolled 1 on the intimidation, it might have been a.
I got even worse. I'm a gnome. Why do I do these things?
Okay, guys.
Parthenax, you certainly have his attention after knocking him out and killing all of his kobolds with a pretty swift strike. You guys are, you have his attention.
Oh,
All
Why
right.
feeding villagers dive? I start to be start to go off. Stella, what are the questions we're going to ask this man before I just start asking?
The bells.
Why are you so
the
rude?
Bells.
Where's Rachel?
Who's Rachel?
Sorry, it's a Batman reference.
that's funny.
Oh, I don't get it. I'm
It was a dumb
Harvey
joke.
Dent. Can't
Yeah.
trust him.
It's Two-Face.
Where are the bells coming from? Do you recognize them?
It
Could I
sounds
make
like
a
they're coming from the
perception?
town.
Okay.
You guys can all hear it. It sounds like they're coming from the town, probably coming from the Shrine
These
of
are-
Luck or somewhere near there, like the very
These
center
are
of town.
questions you're asking him, though, right?
I think we should just go back to town.
Intimidation fail.
My internet
I'm just
cut
not
out
sure
there,
what
I'm
we're
sorry.
trying to. I'm not sure what we're trying to ask him. Like what information we actually trying to get from.
Let's
Should I
just
ask?
go.
Could Niken ask him where's the good stuff at? Niken's like all hyped because he wants like this badass like weapons and stuff.
Irano goes to reach for his satchel, and he's like, if you took my bag, that was the only good thing I had on me.
Okay.
Shut
then.
up!
And then is
Bad.
like, and my staff, damn it.
Side
Can't-
check.
He can't possibly imagine that we would let him keep that. He is now in
Yeah.
custody. So Slidar has been missing.
I want to insight check that's true, that there isn't anything else.
Yeah,
Just-
go ahead.
just for
Do an
now.
insight.
Natural 20.
Nice.
So
He
that
doesn't-
is 26.
He doesn't look like he's got anything. He's just a man with some clothes.
I
He's been beaten to
don't
death.
think he has anything else other than.
I guess let's move out and get rid of him, basically.
We need to.
We need him
kill
as a
him.
bargaining
Slidar.
chip.
Not kill him, but yeah.
No, we need to talk to Slidar.
Yeah.
Slidar's been looking for this guy.
Let's go.
So you guys gather up Irano and kind of regroup, as it were. You guys leave out the front door of the manor this time to just a very long set of footsteps that kind of wind down to a pathway that moves down into the town. As soon as you guys walk out the front door, you can hear very loud ringing of bells, even louder before. And you can see that there's a little gathering in the center of town as Transcendar Manor sits kind of up on a hill above the town. You can see down from the front door into the town. And there's a gathering, like most of the town folk that you guys saw in the tavern recently are gathered around the Shrine of Luck. And it seems like there are 2 people standing right in front of the Shrine of Luck. One very, very large figure, and the other very daintily dressed in a dress, but still wearing armor. And as you guys make your way down into the town, holding Irano captive the whole time, you guys can see that a wedding is taking place between Ignacio and I just had her name 2 fucking seconds ago.
Nice.
How does it fall out? The cleric of Lady Timora that they had gone off to find the wraith. Yeah, I just have Agatha's name stuck in my head, and that's the name of the wraith. Sister Garael. Gariel. Yeah, it's Gariel. Sister Gariel and Ignacio are standing in front of the Shrine of Luck, and they are holding hands, and there's a celebration going on all around you guys as you move into the town. Is there anything you guys want to be trying to do or looking for, or
The
there's just a
mayor
crowd
of the town and Slidar.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation.
I'm going to do the same thing.
You guys check out the town master's hall, which is just right in the
Garbage.
town square in the center.
I got a 4.
Oh my goodness, what'd you get, Niken?
12.
12. Yeah, it seems like everybody's here. They're just kind of all gathered together in celebration. They're all very happy and cheerful. It doesn't seem like they've had this kind of reason for joy in quite some time. You guys check out the Townmaster's Hall. Doesn't appear to be anybody in there at the moment. But yeah, there's just a crowd of people kind of gathered around, and you guys see Ignacio and Lady Gariel standing together. They share an embrace, and the whole crowd cheers before Gariel takes a bouquet and turns and tosses it behind her. And the whole crowd, very many women, kind of shift together to try and grab this bouquet. Go ahead and make another investigation check as the crowd kind of moves and people are sort of shifting around.
Oh yeah, 17.
I got a 13.
So as most of the women move out of the way, it's like the crowd clears a little bit, and you're able to see Salidar standing there with his arms crossed and a very large smile on his face, happy, just kind of watching all of this go down. And he sees all of you, and his arms unfold, and he goes to wave, and the smile quickly fades from his face as he sees Irano standing with you, captive, and he runs up to all of you. My, what is going on? Irano, what are you doing? Why are they holding you captive like this? Where were you? I can't believe they
people the
saved
eyeball
you.
monsters.
What? What is this madness you speak of?
Tell him.
Can you give him the letter?
Yes. I'll hand it to him.
You guys hand over this little piece of parchment, and Slidar reads it furiously a couple of times, and like his face just sinks as he kind of realizes all of these things falling together, and he is just heartbroken. I cannot believe this. Does anyone else in the Lord's Alliance know that you betrayed us? And Irano just shakes his head slowly. He says, these matters are far worse than I had even imagined. How did you even get in contact with this black spider? Who is he? And Irano is just shaking his head, and he says, I don't know. I've only ever seen the form of what I believe to be a drow, but all of the magic that I have gotten from him isn't of the Underdark. It's not of drow, so I don't know who he truly is. He just calls himself the Black Spider. He sent me bugbears to help manage Fandolin and keep the Red Brands under control. Black Spider is looking for Wave Echo Cave and the Forge of Spells, just as your dwarves are. I sent him the map that led to Wave Echo Cave, along with Grundon Rockseeker. As far as I know, he is on his way to the Forge of Spells now and has found it. He's trying to make his way in. And Slidar is just taken aback. This cannot be true. This is everything that I have feared. The Forge of Spells is the last remaining hope of reinstilling this town and making it a true place for wealth and trade. We must find this Forge of Spells before the Black Spider gets to them, and we must find Rockseeker. I cannot let him go astray. And he turns to all of you and looks at you, with just hope in his eyes. Will you all be willing to help? I know I've already asked so much of you. I already owe you so much. I assure you that the Lord's Alliance will make things right with you.
Sure, he's telling the truth, but can I roll just to be sure?
Irano? Make sure he's telling the truth about the Forge of Spells and stuff, or
Slidar.
Slidar make sure he's telling the truth about the Forge of Spells and it's
that
going
he's
down?
that he's shocked. That he's shocked.
Yeah,
by...
that he's not like in on this.
Yeah.
That he's actually
Okay.
like,
okay, yeah, go ahead and do an insight.
oh, you betrayed this dude.
18.
Nice.
That was investigation. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Do you want me to roll the insight?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, looking him over, kind of
12.
investigating him for a minute, it looks like he's had a couple of beers, maybe, but he's still pretty clean. He's not like, too far over.
I would like to insight him if I can, just because I don't.
That'd actually be an 18 as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Aza, if you want to do an insight, see if you get any higher. He does seem genuine. He does
23.
seem like, yeah, no,
23. Jeez.
he's pouring his soul out. He's
Okay.
really upset about this. He didn't expect it at all. Arana was his friend. They joined the Lord's Alliance together, and this is a little bit of the monologue that Salidar is kind of spilling out. This was his main goal. He needed to find Rockseeker. We were on our way. We
And
were
now
so
he
close
will.
to finding it. If we hadn't been stopped by those damn dirty goblins. And he
Okay.
kind of glances around a minute for Lucky.
Hey,
It's okay.
hey, I don't like that kind of language.
I believe
Sorry,
him.
sorry. I understand. I apologize, Master Dragonborn.
To be fair, most goblins are dirty. Lucky is just one of the exceptions. Because we gave him a bath. He didn't like it. That's neither here nor there.
Right, most wood elves are dirty too. Anyway, we'll be more than
Yeah.
willing to help you in the future, provided adequate payment and sufficient transport is provided or compensated for. We've just moved into a lovely new house, and we need to have many renovations done.
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of confused by what you mean. He's like, I only saw you a couple hours ago.
And I grab him by the shoulder, and I'm like, I point to Transgender, look at it. It's a real starter home. It's mine.
And he glances up at the hill. Are you sure, Master Dragonborn? That's quite the undertaking.
I am a noble. I am allowed to own land in this realm. Am I not?
Indeed, it is not currently claimed, and I believe we actually slayed the previous owners, so no one is really to complain.
Exactly.
Yeah, we just need that deed made out to Penny and whatever your name is, Parthenax.
True, there was a
Oh.
bet involved before you guys went into this dungeon. As a matter of
And-
fact, I don't know if you
survived, by
remember
the way.
Parthenax.
I will tell everyone, not in the middle of a big crowd though, because it's not for their use.
Right, okay.
It seems as though the crowd is dispersing a little bit. People are kind of making their way over to the Stonehill Inn, kind of like for the reception half of this little gathering. The happily wed couple has made their way over behind the Shrine of Luck to Sister Galael's house to prepare for the after party. And everybody is kind of moving their way over to Stonehill Inn. There's still probably about like 7 or 8 people around you guys, but the majority of the crowd is kind of moved in.
I guess as like we sort of consolidate the crew before going to the after party, I will say that the reason that I only go by Parthenax is that's the family name. And since I'm a noble, you only get to know the last name unless you're deemed worthy. And I think you've all earned it to know my true name. My full title is the Lord Victory Viscount Zir Parthenax. My name is Zir.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Zir.
Well, thank you for the privilege of sharing your name.
A wonderful name.
Very nice little character development kind of wrap up as we begin to close this end of the chapter. This is the second chapter of this adventure, so we'll be starting the third chapter here soon. I imagine, Iru, you make kind of a beeline as things settle back up to the manor to go grab one of those kegs of ale and bring it down to kind of help add some
After
liquid to the after party.
Oh no, this
Seems like the
keg's
whole
for
town-
me.
Yeah, that's for us later.
Seems like the whole town is partaking a little bit in some merriment alongside you guys. As news slowly starts to spread throughout the night that you guys have taken out, mostly to your knowledge, the Red Brand threat and at least their leader, Glassstaff. They don't have really much of a foothold left to torture or terrorize the town. There's talk of rebuilding the Giant's Tavern at the end of the way to make it a little bit more suitable place, maybe a quieter place than the Stonehill Inn, so that way the inn can be an inn and the tavern can be a tavern. There's talk of developing the town a little bit further as Salidar kind of spreads word of him finally finding the Forge of Spells and not divulging all the information, but just keeping it as positive as possible for all of the townsfolk. There's a yeah, there's a moment when the owner of the apple orchard finds his way over to Parthenax and Sella. And he comes up to you guys with a drink in each hand and giving it to you, and kind of jokingly says, "Congratulations, you two. I never imagined quite a merriment together. Drink up, have fun. Seems that this celebration is for you in some small way."
The
You know,
gnome
Anybody else
gives
want
out.
this?
We did do something great
He
today.
grabs it. Hex grabs it and laughs and starts to drink it.
Stella's stomach is turning. She can't possibly drink or eat anything right now.
He's gotten over the rats. He's enjoying the entire gourd.
Yep, you enjoy that, buddy.
So he downs a small drink himself and has a chuckle and leans in and says, "I'm an old-time adventurer. I know when something is up. I know you two aren't married. Tell me what's going on."
Thank God.
I
And
want
no.
in.
You thought we were married? Parthenax just now gets it. What?
I just look at you and I'm so angry. I can't even. You just now realized. Oh, God. She would punch him if she thought it would do anything, but she knows it wouldn't.
It probably
So
hurt your hand more.
Yeah, exactly. So she just says, "Maybe we'll tell you later. But no, we're not married. Thank you, and thank whatever gods that be."
You're actually acting more married now than you did when you were trying to convince us you were married. This seems far
Stella
more.
doesn't want to hear that. Stella does not want to hear that at all. And she turns around and she starts walking a little ways off.
Eru, as you're drinking this cask of ale that you've got for yourself, you take a big hearty gulp. You finish like a quarter of it in one go, and you let it down. And standing before you are Parthenax's dragon chest friend, Lucky, and one or two other small children that you don't recognize. You do recognize two of them that you freed from the cells within the town earlier, and they're all just staring up at you with the widest eyes.
You gonna fight a kid?
And
Subdue damage.
they're just staring with marvelment up at you. And it doesn't take very long before Lucky looks at the other kids around him, who is disguised as a child, but you've kind of been familiarized with the look that he seems to go with. And he just puts his arms up and go, "Up!"
All right. I'll pick him up. I'm going to put him on my shoulder.
Okay, so he sits on
We're
your
just
shoulder.
gonna.
You hoist him up a couple of feet up in the air, and it's like he's cool with it for the first like foot or two, and then starts to squirm and gets a little worried, and then you get him up on your shoulder and just sitting up and like holding onto your head, and it doesn't take a couple of minutes before the other kids, like one sits kind of on your foot with his legs like wrapped around your ankle, and then another one's like kind of tugging on your arm, trying to like pull up and get up on the other shoulder.
These tiny beings are worse than the rats.
You've got about like 5 kids who are trying to treat you like a jungle gym right about now as this merriment party is going on. Go ahead and
Can
give
someone
me
get me a big straw?
Give me a
This is fine.
strength
I just
saving
want
throw.
more ale. Let's see. That is a 25.
25. Okay, yeah. It's like you understand what's going on pretty quick. And I mean, whether you want to or not, but you are very easily able to like hold up these children, like hold an arm out as they like jungle gym monkey swing on one arm.
I'm
Like,
very. It's a
grumpy
common
drink as a
mistake.
kid.
I'm often mistaken for a jungle gym. It happens.
The fact
I
that
tend
you're
to
not
avoid
hitting
children's
children at the
playgrounds for that
moment.
purpose.
Just
I'm
that one?
mistaken for play equipment quite frequently.
Niken, you're
Okay.
sitting at a bench, kind of minding your own business, just kind of watching the crowd drinking a beer when somebody sits down next to you, 100% oblivious, thinking that they have sat down by themselves and is kind of looking around, and then turns to you and just utterly shudders and spills half of their beer as they did not see you sitting there, and goes, "Oh, hello. I apologize. Is this? Do you mind if I sit here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just put the
if
cloak
you
back
mind,
up and
I
it
shall.
disappears
Oh,
again.
have a good night."
Subdue damage.
And he just turns and walks away and kind of like shambles over.
With Slider, can we kind of talk to him about? I know the town doesn't have money. All the ripping stuff that we couldn't get with us, could we go back and give it to them to stock their shops, and then maybe make a trade, like get some ox and some dragons?
Ooh, invest it in the stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're kind of
Become a
helping
part
them
of
if
the
they help
local
us.
community.
Exactly.
So yeah, no, Salidar is very happy with this idea.
So we have our own.
Awesome.
You guys want to invest some of the stockpiles that was up in the Transcendar Manor back into the town.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Because we got what we wanted.
Our crew of 5 doesn't need that many supplies. I mean, that would be like
Exactly.
a year's worth for us. We can give back to some of the people.
Yeah. Are you guys okay with that? I'm not trying to make decisions for everybody.
Oh no, that's a great idea.
Okay.
Like they need to rebuild a little bit.
Exactly.
Well,
Are you gonna tell them what happened to all the villagers that are no longer with us?
No.
Not me.
Not tonight,
Well,
but eventually.
Salidar knows because you guys kind of did blurt that out to him about what Arano was doing.
Maybe let him decide.
He does not
How to
feel like
handle
it's a good
that.
idea to tell the town that. No, he thinks that will just kill morale across the board.
We're rough,
even though you guys
know.
have taken care of it, they are better off thinking that their loved ones just kind of wandered away, didn't become dinner.
Okay. Are we going with the slavery story then?
They're on a big farm where they can run.
God dang it.
Some
Wow.
of them joined the circus. Yeah, a lot of them joined a circus, a traveling circus. You'll never see them again.
Join.
It's pretty crazy, actually.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's not bring it up. If we get questioned about it, maybe we can go about it then. But it's fine. You know,
it's a party. Let them drink.
Yeah, it's fine.
So this brings up a really good point. Between chapters, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of downtime. If there's anything that you guys wanted to do, kind of away from games, so to speak, so that when we come back, some time will have passed. Your characters will have taken care of a couple of things. I wanted you guys to discuss as a party how long you wanted to take, whether that just be like a day or two to like clean out the mansion, or if you guys wanted to take like a week to try and set it up with stuff or what have you. That's up to you. We'll say max like 2 weeks. At that point, there's like some plot stuff that's probably going to start going down that will probably interrupt your guys' passive downtime activity. So anywhere from like a day to 2 weeks if you guys want to take. And in that time, real life, we're going to take a couple of weeks off. I just need a break to prepare this next chapter. And kind of just want to break as a DM. It's my birthday 2 weeks from now. So I wanted to offer it up to any of you guys if you wanted to DM for a couple of weeks, or if you guys want to take a break or what have you. There'll be this next Monday and the Monday after that to fill in if you guys still want to meet up and play a game or anything like that. Just wanted to put that out on the table. But with that, I'm just going to stop the recording so we can kind of figure stuff like that out. Thank you all for joining us for another episode of The Gateway. We will see you in a couple of weeks with Chapter 3 of this game. Thanks for joining us. Have a good one. Bye.